South Florida sunshine, palm trees lie, perfect smile, practice cry. Red dress walking into court, every glance says less than more. New husband, short honeymoon, whispers blooming way too soon. Phones light up at 2 a.m., promises written, erase a man. She says it was a movie scene, but the script was way too clean. Every word began to drip when detectives hit record and hit play. Text messages and red flags, love letters turning into body bags. She says it was all pretend, but pretend don't pay a hitman. Lipstick, lies, and camera light. Reality TV meets real life night. Say it once, say it twice. Truth don't bend when the tapes play nice. Undercover with a wire tight, listening quiet, letting her talk all night. Is he dead? Slips out too fast. Future plans while the present cracks. She flips the switch, she plays a role. Victim voice, then full control. Tears on cue, mascara rain, but the timeline won't explain. Rehearse shock, a practice gasp. Hands too steady, answers fast. Every version slightly shifts while the jury reads between the script. Text messages and red flags, smiling while she does the math. She says it was all pretend, but pretend don't hire a friend. Gold hoops, heels, and courtroom sound. Every line leaves fingerprints around. Say it once, say it twice. Truth don't blink under cross-exam lights.
Oh, hang on, I lost it. I'm not late, Snipe. But just like every other man, you were early. Sorry. What's up, Snipe? Hello, Christine. And Heidel beat you, Snipe. So, man, 0 for 2. What's up, Heidel? And Frank. Hello, good people. He's probably taking that back right now, but that's okay. What's up, Deidre? Early 2 nights in a row. I was pissed off by that clown on the stand last night. Good news. He is not on the stand tonight. We're not done with him, but he is not here tonight.
Well, nice little break.
Not today. Not today. But yeah, he has been... Nope, you can't criticize now. I don't give you permission. Man. So, Flash fan. I did not make those. And hello, Puddletown. But
You did not make the boobs.
I did not make the boobs. Did not. Oh my goodness. Headless?
What? Oh.
Headless.
Autocorrect, I bet.
Oh, yes, because then I saw headless, not headless. Careful out there, Heidel. You got some snow.
Frank's name.
What's up, Wow? Frank, the one and only. Don't leave you alone again. I will try not to. Yes. Mom is here, so you have to behave because we're going to get a y'all already. I can feel it. What's up, whoever? How are you? So, Gabby, thank you for filling in very last minute last night. I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone who joined. Snipe, Flash fan, Ronnie. It was nice to see Ronnie in person. I was like, oh, there she is. And she's so cute. Taking a little note.
And Bobby, too.
And then Bobby joined. I was like, my channel is gone. No. You were. You guys, I was like, you guys got called professional. And Snap said, you didn't get distracted like me. And I was like, okay, all right, I will do better. I will do better. And then I got to the end and I was like, you know what I don't have to do? Better.
Uh,
I don't have to do better. There was milking, there was stuff coming out of whales that I was like, gross. And I don't even know. There was peeing in a cat fountain, and I was like, I don't have to be professional at all. I don't Haley Mouse said that, I think. What's up, Baker? And I don't know if Ronnie has caught her breath yet, but I was like, holy crap. this ended great. I was laughing. You guys did great. I appreciate it. Wednesdays for me right now are very just I don't know. So I am just trying to do what I'm told. Okay, that's not true. That's not true.
Oh boy.
That's a lie. I am just I'm just going where I'm told to go when I'm told to go there. I have no idea. I didn't do anything wrong. I will just tell you that. I'm innocent. You picked a great time to put your kids to bed. Oh, also, you and Ronnie are wrong about the beach. You need to go to not East Coast beaches.
I hate the
Nice
beach.
sandy beaches are nice. You don't have
can't
and
stand
you
it.
can go into the ocean where it's clear and you can see like is Jaws coming to get me? Nope. Perfect. I don't have to like go way out there. You don't have to be in the water that's all churned up all the time where you can't see anything. It's nice. It's very nice, trust me.
I don't like it.
I don't like it like on the Atlantic or, as Carmen would say, Pacific side, but that's too churned up for me. The Gulf there in Florida is like clear. It's nice, unless a
Mm,
storm. I mean, and then it's all churned up. Not so nice. But I don't like seaweed floating around by me. Nope, that's gross.
I'll stick to pools.
Yeah, I don't like pools because no, like public pools are. You say
No,
the
not a public pool, but
I was gonna say you say the ocean's filled with pee.
yeah.
Hmm.
Well, I didn't say pee, but I said something.
Well, whatever. Ronnie's catching up on the ironing.
Yeah, she's got to.
I heard you sent her some. I was like,
I
dang it,
did.
I should have FedExed too.
She loves ironing. I don't know what's
You're
wrong
like,
with
here's some napkins.
her.
Or
She
something.
will. She'll iron them
I'm
too.
sure she would. All right, guys, good news. Our favorite rich man is not going to be telling us all how to get rich tonight because I don't think any of us have learned anything. Nobody is sending me money. I do
Nope,
not
still
have
broke.
just, yeah, there's not tons of money that I have to go drop $40,000 when I don't have supposedly any money, or just hand you 100,000 and not worry about where it's going because he's not on the stand tonight. He is going to be back, so don't worry. We
You,
can't get
Dave.
Dave because Dave's not here. Dave is sleeping.
He's in witness
Or
protection.
he's forever sleeping.
He took the tech with him. I know it.
Yes.
Hey, Ronnie.
Or,
Hey.
or Magic Genie. Have you seen those? Never turn out good.
I know.
Never turns out well. What's up, Ronnie? Thank you for your help last night. I appreciate it.
Hey, Kelly.
Kelly B. Oh, I don't have her over here. Dang it. Ding dong, 2 nights in a row. That's funny. I like it. Hello, Kelly. Hope you were well. So we do have a Michael on the stand because there's not enough Michaels in this trial. The husband, Michael, the boyfriend, Michael, And now we have attorney Michael. He is one of his 3 attorneys that we've heard his name a lot, Michael Entin. He's going to be on the stand tonight. And then Monday we'll get back to dumb Michael. Rich Michael.
Dumb rich Michael.
Dumb rich Michael. But yeah, I'm jealous. Don't anybody. Yep. Not at the dumb part. I got that one covered. The rich part. That one.
Makes no sense. Makes no sense.
I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Makes me mad. And Mikey likes it.
He likes it.
Mikey, he'll eat anything. Or he, whatever that says. I don't know. I don't think I have anything else. This one's only about an hour, so it's not that long.
All right.
We'll see how we do, because I'm trying to figure out. I don't know. We'll just figure it out as we go. It'll be fine.
Everything's fine.
Everything's
fine.
good. Don't the dumpster that's on fire behind me. Don't look at it.
You just gotta let it shine.
Yeah, it's my little light shining.
Yeah.
It's not reflecting off of anything.
This little light of mine.
Only because you're saying that, Snipe. So yes. 3 hours. Hey, I did fine on Tuesday. We got through those 2 hours.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad.
We did.
Well,
just
it's because
fine.
when you had told me the first night we watched, it took us 3 hours to get through an hour and a half of it. I was like, God dang, we gotta stop pausing this.
It's so hard though, because
It is, because I just want to comment every second. I'm like, is this guy serious? What an idiot.
yes. And he's sniffling. Okay, fine. Give him a freaking tissue or tell him to go blow his nose, because that.
No, if he
It's-
goes to the bathroom, he's just doing another bump, so it wouldn't
I
help at
know.
all.
But between him sniffling and his, and I know it's nervous laughter since now that he's under
Mm.
cross-examination, I'm
Mhm.
just like, please stop. Stop. You clearly hid money. You would not be a good criminal. I mean, you got caught, but did you get all the way caught or just
Yeah.
14 people caught? So you clearly, you think you hid
Hey.
money.
Hey, one good question Ronnie had asked last night, which I didn't know, was did they talk about his family? Like, was his family rich?
They
Do we
did
know
talk
anything
about
about?
his family. His parents were drug addicts, and
Oh,
he
okay.
was raised by his grandparents who were good people in one sentence and alcoholics in the next sentence. So
Oh, okay.
the guy didn't stand a chance.
Right.
I'm not saying his grandparents weren't good people. He's not like, there's worse people out there than this guy. So the worst things, he took drugs and he took people's money. But other than that, he's not out there. He doesn't have skeletons and like literal in his closet like some people do. So he's not the worst of the worst. He's not the best of the best. But wow. I don't know what you two did, but you got
What happened?
just around a year to fix it.
Snipe and Puddle telling you two are on my coal list.
Yeah, like just okay, less than a year to fix it. So get on it. All right, here we go. I think where's the play button? How come I
Off
can
to a
see
great
it on?
start.
Oh, that's so weird. There we go.
Bottom left
Let's say
corner.
I could see it on StreamYard screen, but I couldn't see it over on the real screen that I need it on. But I found it.
Weird.
I found the button.
Bravo, AJ. Good job. You get a gold star tonight.
If anybody needs to know where it is, men, I've found it.
Snipe.
Yeah, but I found it.
Mr. Dippolito, I need to just clarify a couple of things. In May, I'm going to come back to you and talk to you about number.
I apparently lied because there he is. We're not going to watch him, I promise.
Wait, what a great pause. Oh my God. I took a snapshot of it. I already took one. Immediately I took one. Oh my God, that is hilarious. Look at that. Oh my God. You can't make that up.
Oh man. That is funny.
That's hilarious. Come on. That is hilarious. Look at his stupid face.
Oh man. I am all right. Everybody got it? Everybody got their pictures?
Oh yeah, I got it. It's like he's about to shart himself or something.
Learned hand knits is knit a wow. Don't tell lies. Don't tell lies, Peloton.
Defense exhibit number 5, not in evidence for
I can't. I gotta just mute my mic because I'm gonna be saying stuff then.
Okay. When we talk. And I just want to go through this with you for a second here. According to the bank in May of 09, what is the average ledger balance debt?
$84,865.60.
Okay. Now, there are some cash withdrawals and some counter debits in May of 09.
Okay.
And I want to ask you, there's a small cash withdrawal there for $1,000, it seems.
Okay.
Is that what it appears
Yes.
to be? All right.
Yes.
Then there's a counter debit here for $33,000 in May of 09. Do you have any recollection of what that might be?
Counter debit, 33,000. Not off the top of my head. Is there a check to it?
We'll take a look and see. No. And then there is another cash withdrawal for $7,000.
Yes.
So you got about $43,000 coming out. Do you have any recollection what that's for?
Off the top of my head, no. But the 33 has to be a check or something because I can't pull that out of the bank like
All
that.
right. Could that have been another check to Mr. Rossetti's wife, Miss Curtis?
I don't believe so.
All right. Besides that $15,000 check that you wrote to Mr. Rossetti,
Okay.
do you recall any other checks in that quantity to Mr. Rossetti?
No.
And even though you said it was to his wife, it was for Mr. Rossetti for, I think you said data. Is that
Yes.
right? What kind of data for $15,000?
Email.
Email data? He gives you the email data?
No, he works in the same industry as me, so sometimes he has data.
Okay. I know, I want to ask you, you remember, Mr. Dippolito, back on February 18th of 2001, I took your deposition. You remember that? We were at the, 2001. I was 2011.
Okay.
I might need new glasses.
Right.
Okay, February 18th of 2011. You remember I took your deposition?
Yes.
And that's where you give a sworn statement and you're sworn under oath, right?
Yes.
And when we took your deposition, Miss Parker was there, correct?
Yes.
And Miss Parker's assistant, Miss Marcus, was there. Is that correct?
Yes.
And most importantly, your attorney, Mr. Fronston, was there. Is that correct?
Yes.
And he was there to advise you, and you were there. He was there for you to ask questions and things like that. Is that correct?
Yes.
Now, do you remember, Mr. Dippolito, my asking you at that deposition? Have you had a chance to look at your deposition?
I looked at it once. They mailed it to me.
They mailed it to you. Okay. And that was at the end of your deposition, your right by your lawyer was exercised for you to read it so that you could remember your prior sworn statement when you came here into court, right?
Yes.
Because you're under oath. You were under oath at the deposition, raise your right, and all that,
Yes.
like you are today, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember, Mr. Dippolito, my asking you if was there ever a time while all this was going on, meaning with your wife and everything, that you gave your friend Chris Rossetti money? And do you remember telling me no?
Okay.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, you asked if he ever borrowed money, if I ever gave him money.
Okay. And then I asked you specifically, did you ever give him $100,000 at any point? And you said no. Remember that?
Yes.
And do you remember my saying to you, did you give him any money at some point?
Okay.
And your answer was, unless he wanted to borrow a couple of dollars, right?
Right.
And then I asked you, I said, we agree that a couple is a lot different than 100,000, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. Now, do you remember my asking you, you never gave Chris any substantial money? And your answer was no.
Right.
Do you remember that? I'm going to do that. Do you remember that?
Vaguely, yeah. But I
Okay.
remember you asked.
Page 71 of the deposition, line 14. Would you like to see that? Would that help you?
Sure.
Can I see that, please? Michael Dippolito's deposition. Judge, I'll show mine. It doesn't matter. I'll show you Miss Parker. She's. You could look at anything on that page or anywhere else that puts this in context for you.
Okay.
But where I'm referring to, where I started was right here, page 70, line 25,
Right.
all the way through page 71, line 14.
Right.
Why don't you take a look at that and make sure that I indicated accurately what it was that we just discussed.
Okay.
All right. Now, Mr. Dippolito, when we talked a little while ago, you indicated to me that you recognized in your bank records a $15,000 check that went to Mr. Rossetti, correct?
Yes.
And when I questioned you and asked you specifically if you gave him any substantial money,
Okay.
your answer was no.
Yes.
No. Yes, your answer was no.
Yes, my answer was no.
Okay. Is it that $15,000 isn't substantial money to you, or did you just not remember?
Obviously, I didn't remember I wrote Chris a check, or it ended up his wife cashed a check, but yeah.
All right. So what you said in your deposition was not correct under oath. Is that right?
I guess not.
You said you didn't remember, right?
Yes.
But looking at the records, you obviously did.
Yes.
And is $15,000, thank you, a substantial amount of money to you?
Yes.
Just a couple other things, and I'm going to stop with you for today, and we'll probably pick up again tomorrow. I have a couple things to ask you. Do you remember having the check from Eric Tao the night before you went to see Mr. Entin in March of 2009?
Yes.
You said that you had a check at home for $191,000, right?
Yes.
And you actually saw that check, you looked at it, right?
Yes.
And then the next day is when you went to Mr. Entin's office, is that correct?
Yes.
And you believed that you had the check with you, is that correct?
Yes.
Judge, if I could stop here until tomorrow, I think it's probably a good place for me to bring.
All right, let's do that. Mr. Dippolito will let you go for the afternoon, and we'll resume tomorrow at 8:45. 8:45 tomorrow. So have a nice afternoon, evening. Yeah, don't talk to one side or the other side about your testimony unless both sides are present.
What does that even mean?
It means
Like who would
don't go over to the state attorney's office, or don't go over to Mr. Salomek's
Okay, I'm
office
sorry.
for a
Yeah.
private meeting without the other attorney
got you.
being present.
Okay.
All right, great, thanks.
Judge, this guy writes $15,000 checks, takes $7,000 out of the bank. He has no clue where his money is going, who's to, who has it, who doesn't, what it's being spent on, anything. Do you think he knows what you just said?
No, he doesn't know anything about what he just said. He doesn't even know how he's getting them. He thinks he's probably like a freaking leprechaun. He just wakes up and his bank account just has $100 million in it every day, and he gets to spend it. He goes back to sleep, and then he wakes up and he's like, "There it is again. Let's do it all over again." La di da di da. Like, what in the hell is going on with this dude?
It's like, what in the world? I don't get it. Like, and he probably does wake up and has $100 million in a checking account every day because that's how lucky he is. He's a freaking leprechaun.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, he makes me so mad.
He's just constantly carrying around, like, the
Bags of gold.
Yeah, the pot of gold with him. He just constantly has it.
They're after me Lucky Charms, and they never get it. Never.
Yeah.
Good try. He's like the State Farm guy. You gotta be quicker than that.
Yeah.
Here's $7,000. I won't remember giving it to you. I'm like, okay, I'll be back tomorrow to ask for some more. My goodness. What's up, Chloe? This guy.
Hey, Chloe.
All right. Sorry. I will try not to get distracted for you, Snipe.
He just makes me angry.
He does. He makes me so mad.
Because I'm like, I'm sure it was a great time growing up at his grandparents' house. Seems like a great time. But he has
that doesn't hurt when it gets kicked.
A gold-filled scrotum.
Yeah, that hurts the other person. That would hurt me if I tried to kick it to hurt him. I would only end up getting hurt. You just hear, you know.
You'd hear AJ. You'd hear AJ. She'd be like, "Don't." Uh-oh, Mama Wow is calling you out.
You know what you would hear if I kicked it. Sorry, it's been a while.
Oh my god, that's great.
All right, now
golden finger order up.
Number 9. Now
Number 9.
we are on to I promise, Michael Entin. I am so sorry that was there at the beginning.
I don't have much hope for this other Michael if he was this guy's lawyer.
One of 3, apparently.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying.
At least he was number 3. I don't know. And then I don't know where the numbers stopped.
I'm edgy, Snipe. I'm edgy. Yeah, you are.
I don't know. Like, he's on edge or he's edgy. Like, he's cool.
Hey, Chloe. Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, moving sucks. Sometimes.
Yeah, it does.
Sometimes.
Oh, hey, Bobby.
Oh, hey, Bobby. What's
He's
up?
very edgy. Yeah, he is.
How's that cat fountain? Did you get it cleaned up?
I just all of a sudden heard it sounded like a fountain, like it sounded like water running, and I was like, why do I hear someone peeing? And then he's like, that's my cat fountain.
I didn't hear the water. I just heard you say, is somebody peeing? I'm like, maybe I needed my earbuds in or whatever, because I was listening in my car while I was driving, and then I finished listening after lunch. That was my first mistake, was listening to the end after lunch.
Yeah, you should have listened to the end first and then went back to the beginning, and then you would have been like, okay, that wasn't that bad. You would have felt okay about it. Okay, wow, 9 cups of coffee, edgy.
Real. Woo. He wakes up in the morning and finds a pot of gold at the end of his bed. Yeah, but it's the good kind.
Yeah, it's like, why is it always these kinds of people who get everything they want?
Yeah, I don't know.
And good people just get shit on all the time. It's maddening and it's so annoying.
Yeah, I'm just like, don't believe what? I told you I was peeing in the cat fountain. Oh, I believed you.
I told you I was peeing in the cat fountain. Yeah.
I believed you when you said it. It's convenient.
No one said they didn't believe you. It just heard water, and I said, who was peeing?
I mean, these are all twisted. Stop it. I just figured it was convenient, and
what
men
is it?
like to.
A pencil?
No, it's not. That would be nice.
Although, have you noticed every time I put up your live, Bobby reacts to it with a pencil.
Pencil. I figured that was him.
I kept seeing the pencil and I went and clicked to see who it was. I was like, fucking Bobby. That's awesome.
What's up, Ash?
Hey, Ash. She's stuck with it now or something like that.
When it's small, when it's just over here in chat and it's tiny, it looks like a little bald-headed man with giant ears. Like,
It does. Yes. That's hilarious.
Ash, I didn't say hi. Hi, Ash. I put it up there and then I got distracted because that's what I do. Snap, I'm not going to let you. Who's going to do the pencil test? Not me.
Wait, what's the pencil test?
You guys were talking about it last night.
Oh, we were? I don't remember. I barely remember what happened this morning.
I don't know.
Although it was another night for me. I woke up at 1 a.m.
Oh, I hate those.
Didn't go back to sleep until 4:30 and then woke up at almost 11. So I was all
Ooh.
messed up today. Yeah.
Well, that's good and bad because then you're more, for me, I'd be more tired.
Yeah, it was horrible. It messed up my whole entire schedule.
Yeah, then you're running behind all day.
I hate it.
Yep. I know how that goes. It sucks. All
No,
right.
don't-
I slowed this back down because Miss Prosecutor likes to speak really fast. So,
Although I
It's
do
hard.
like Haley's picture of her. It's the best one.
oh, of her.
Just
Yeah, that's
prosecutor picture,
hilarious.
like
Yeah.
resting on her hand. She's like, "Meh, I'm so bored." She's like, why did I pick this career? She's like, I
She
could have
probably
owned an
left.
ice cream truck. I could have been sitting at the beach right now.
It's like, oh my gosh, someone call an ambulance. Well, no, I won't. Will not.
At least
At
I can
least-
blame.
Meds, legal meds.
What about it? I
I
take legal meds.
that isn't why she can't sleep.
No. Oh, I take Adderall, but for my ADHD, but that's it. That's the only meds I take.
I did hear the beach is full of fish piss, though. I did
Yeah.
hear that. It's wrong and correct all at the same time. But I like the beach. So
A lot of people do, and I mean, hey, that's your thing. I'm not judging. I'm just saying I don't like it. Never
I like the
have.
beach. I like the beach, and I like the ocean, like I told you earlier, that I can see the bottom in, not the murky, not the murky
Yeah, like
water.
Caribbean
Yeah.
beach.
Even though I've never been there, yes,
She's like, yeah, I like that. I've never seen it, but it's beautiful. I like it. Yeah, I like that.
I like the pictures. I like the pictures.
Yeah, you need to up your dosage. No, I don't. I've always
You
had
sure?
a weird sleeping schedule in general. I
Me too.
when I used to work, I used to work second shift all the time. Multiple different jobs I would do second shift. So I'm used to like being up super late anyway. But now I'm like past couple of years been trying to change my sleeping schedule and it's like just messing with me.
Actually, I don't like the smell of the beach.
You don't like the what?
I don't like the smell of the beach. I don't like the smell of the ocean. It stinks.
Yeah.
And I don't like the smell of Fritos. Because they're Fritos. Sorry. If you like Fritos, sorry. I already apologized like 6 times this week. They look like toenails and I don't like them. So I don't know. All right, you guys talk amongst
I
yourselves.
don't know. They
And,
won't give me Adderall. Why not, Bobby?
Yeah.
You're just gonna get diagnosed.
It does. I don't like that.
The beach smells like sushi.
Not salty, it's too fishy. I don't like fishy smell.
I don't think Andrea likes fish at all.
I don't salmon is okay.
You like salmon? Yeah.
Anything that's not fishy, fish that's not fishy is good. I don't
Well, it's
like
kind of funny because
fish.
a lot of people say that salmon is a fishy fish.
the dark meat on it is. I don't like that.
Yeah. I love salmon. It's delicious.
But I do like salmon and but I don't like fish. Like I won't eat fish out of our pond.
Mm, yeah.
That's like, I might
It's
as well
too
just
pond.
go drink out of the pond.
Yeah, it tastes like the pond.
Yeah. So
All right.
anyways.
Anywho, derailed.
Again, and play.
Can I go or?
You're free to go.
Yeah.
Yes,
Have a nice
run.
afternoon.
Run, Michael. Go
State's
frolic.
next witness.
Fucking sprint out of there.
Please.
Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do. Thank you. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Judge. How are you?
Seated, make yourself comfortable.
Thank you.
And once you get settled in there, please tell us your name.
Good afternoon. My name is Michael Entin, E-N-T-I-N.
Thank you so very much.
Yes,
Mr. Entin, what do you do for a living?
I'm an attorney.
And do you specialize in any type of law?
Yes, I specialize in state and federal criminal defense work.
How long have you been a defense attorney?
32 years.
Can you please start out
I've been an
by,
attorney 32 years. I was a prosecutor and I've been a defense attorney for roughly 28 years.
okay. Can you please explain to the jury what attorney-client privilege is?
My understanding of attorney-client privilege is when you are retained by a client, they become your client. All written and oral communications are confidential unless court ordered by statute waived, or the client in fact wants to waive that privilege. The privilege is with the client, not with the lawyer.
Do you know Michael Dippolito?
Yes,
How do you know Michael Dippolito?
he was my client.
Did Michael Dippolito sign a waiver so that you could testify here in court today?
Yes, he did. And that's the only reason I'm providing those communications.
When did you first meet with Michael Dippolito to discuss his case?
Can I refer to my notes?
If you
It's
need
the same notes that have been provided.
Yes.
January 27th, 2009.
All right, he can read. We're good.
You remember if anybody was with him that day when he met with you?
Can't remember if Dalia was with him the first time or not.
And what was the purpose for Mr. Dippolito meeting with you on that day?
The purpose for Mr. Dippolito meeting with me that day is that he wanted to retain my services to discuss and potentially seek termination of probation for 2 concurrent sentences he was serving in Broward County.
Did you represent Mr. Dippolito on his case that put him on probation?
No,
Do you have any records in front of you that tell you what Mike Dippolito was charged with since you weren't his original lawyer?
yes.
What do you have there?
When he retained me, I had my investigator go to the clerk of the court in Broward County and copy approximately 69 pages of material from the clerk's office so that I would have knowledge to know what he was sentenced for. And those are the records I have.
What was Mike Dippolito charged with? Or actually, let me ask you, what was he sentenced with, to be specific?
Give me 1 second. In case number 020041, looks like 66 CF10A. In that particular case, he entered a change of plea of guilty to grand theft, was sentenced to 2 years in Florida State Prison with credit for 411 days time served, to be followed by probation of 13 years. And as a special condition, he was to pay restitution, the amount of $37,600 to a car rental company, Thrifty Car, and there were some other conditions. Additionally, he was also convicted in another case pending in case number 024681 CF10A, and both those cases were before Judge Shapiro in the Circuit Court of Broward County, Florida. In that particular case, he entered a plea to communications fraud in excess of $50,000 and unlicensed telemarketing. In that particular case, he was sentenced to 2 years in prison with credit for time served and 28 years probation as to the communications fraud in excess of $50,000. and 3 years probation as to the unlicensed telemarketing, with each of those counts running concurrent and each of the 2 cases running concurrent. And also in that case, he was ordered to pay restitution, totaling, I believe, it's $154,000, $835.
Is 28 years probation an unusually long sentence in your experience?
Yes. Usually it's done because of the large amount of restitution ensures an ample opportunity for the person to pay the money back.
Okay. Was there anything that you reviewed in the terms that he agreed to by pleading guilty that said how the restitution was to be paid?
At the time I was running services, I was not aware of it, but I later, after reviewing the documents, it appeared they were to be made in monthly equal installments.
Did it say that there was a specific amount that he was supposed to pay each month?
No.
Is there anything on any of the documents that you reviewed as his lawyer that said he was supposed to pay the entire $191,000 if he had it in his possession?
No.
Was there any guarantee, anything written in that document that if Mr. Dippolito paid the $191,000, if he paid the $191,000 that his probation would automatically terminate?
No.
Do you know if Mike Dippolito cooperated with law enforcement when he was arrested?
Again, I was not his attorney at the time of prosecution on the initial case, but I later learned that he did cooperate extensively during the period of time that case was pending.
How did you learn that information?
From speaking with John Calabro, who was the chief investigator on the initial prosecutions. And also from it looks like from the plea agreement, he also agreed he would continue to cooperate as part of the sentence.
Now, in your file, do you have a copy of the order placing Mr. Dippolito on probation?
I have the court dispositions.
The court and do you have the order that places him on probation from the court?
Yes, at least for one of them I do. Case number 02468 CF10N, I have the orders of supervision. Let me see if I have the other one. I only have one, I believe.
Okay. Which one's that one? We're going to move into evidence, States Exhibit 8, Composite Exhibit A through D.
Sorry, 27,
8,
28,
just 8, no 2, just 8.
oh, just 8, number 8.
A through D.
Any objection?
E, I'm sorry.
E.
States Exhibit 8, A through E, in evidence without objection.
May I prove witness, Your Honor?
Yes.
Show you States Exhibit VC and States Exhibit 8E.
Do you recognize those two exhibits?
Yes.
And what are those?
The first one you showed me are the orders of supervision for each of the respective cases.
And is that a copy of exactly what you have in your file also?
Yes.
Okay. And the second one, the restitution orders?
These are the restitution orders for each of the respective cases. I did copy those at the time I was retained by Mr. Dippolito, and they are the same.
Now tell me about on January 27th of 2009, when Mr. Dippolito came to your office. What happened at the first meeting with him?
Mr. Dippolito came to my office to solicit my representation and discuss options available to him as to whether he could terminate his probation early. I advised him that that the process would be in that I would have to first investigate his prior cases. I would contact the investigating officer. I would contact the prosecutor assigned to the case, since the prior prosecutors, Mr. Crowder and Ms. St. Laurent, were no longer in that division, and that I would try to see if they would be amenable to allowing him to terminate probation early if he was able to make full restitution, which was determined by Mr. Banks, the probation officer, to be at that time $190,728. And I explained to him I did not see any way he could terminate probation early unless full restitution was paid, since the purpose of the probation was to make sure that the victims were fully compensated for their losses.
Did Mr. Dippolito indicate to you that he had a desire to pay the restitution in full?
Yes. And as a matter of fact, I told him not to retain me if he had no intentions of paying it in full, because it would be an issue of futility to try to get off probation without full restitution being available to be made.
Did he tell you how he plans to come up with this $191,000?
No. What I suggested to him was that I would get some initial information from the court file and make some initial calls to his probation office and to the officer, and that I would suggest to him that he make arrangements to place the $190,728 in my trust account so that it would be available, and it would also show that we were serious in being able to pay the restitution at the time of the hearing. He advised me that he had family that would help him make the restitution payment, and that he had the means to do that through family. I later found out to believe that was Dalia or Dalia's family.
Did you talk to him at all about you having a concern whether or not the money came from him or a family member?
My concern at the initial meeting was that the money had to be clean money, which would not be tainted by any type of, it's called nebbia, but basically that the money could be shown to be from legitimate sources. If it was questioned, I explained to him I wasn't going to launder money to pay these people back, and that the money had to come from lawful means, and that the court may address that issue if the money was in my trust account. It may be subject to forfeiture or some other issue if it was not lawful. So I did explain that to him.
Well, when you explained that to him, did you personally have a concern that his money might be laundered money? Why did you say that?
Because I didn't know him, and I know he had been convicted of several fraud offenses, and in the nature of what I do, it's not within the realm of impossibility.
So after the first meeting, what exactly did you do regarding Mr. Dippolito's case?
Okay, Mr. Dippolito retained me, and as I said, I copied the pertinent documents from the court file through my investigator. I made contact with his probation officer and confirmed that he was in compliance in all other regards, and that the probation officer was satisfied with his behavior. I subsequently contacted telephonically John Calabro, who indicated that he was very pleased with his cooperation and did not oppose termination if the state attorney's office didn't oppose it, based on the payments being made for full restitution. And subsequently then I wrote a letter to Don Tenbrook, who I found out was going to take over the case for that purpose, since the prior prosecutors had left that division, and spoke with him telephonically. I then prepared 2 motions, which never got filed with the clerk of the court, and they're not signed or dated, but they were proposed motions based upon the funds being produced to my account.
The letter and the motions and the order that you just referred to, proposed order, I'm sorry. Do you keep all of those in the normal course of business as being a criminal defense lawyer?
Yes.
What do you do with those documents that I just referred to?
I keep a file, and anything that's pertinent to that particular client stays in that file, and I'm one of probably few lawyers that maintain them forever.
Your Honor, may I approach the witness, shown defense counsel?
Yes.
States Exhibit 26 and 27.
Judge, I'm not going to have any objection to the introduction of these.
Are you offering?
Yes.
States 26 and 27 in evidence without objection.
Can I just remark that there's another motion for each of the case numbers?
Okay.
Just so you know that,
So
because
there's
he had two different cases, and we would have had to petition under both case numbers. So you're showing one of the two prospective motions.
And thank you, are both of those motions identical?
Well,
With exception of having the case number on them?
the terms are different. I mean, the first 3 or 4 paragraphs might be different because they had different sentences.
Okay.
But other than that, they're identical.
Now, the letter to Mr. Tenbrook,
Yes, I have it here.
what is the date on that letter?
February 18th, 2009.
And what did you say in that letter to Prosecutor Tenbrook?
Want me to read it?
Sure, it's in evidence.
I mean, it's very accurate to what it would say. Dear Don, I am writing this letter to you on behalf of my client, Michael Dippolito. I contacted and assisted in your office several days ago and was advised that Thomas Crowder and Ellen St. Laurent were no longer in the economic crime unit. The assistant suggested that I direct my inquiry to you since there is presently no prosecutor assigned to this matter. This letter is being written for the purpose of determining whether an agreement can be reached wherein Mr. Dippolito would make full restitution owed in both of the aforementioned cases in exchange for being terminated from the remaining sentence of probation imposed in these matters. Mr. Dippolito's family has expressed a willingness to assist him in satisfying the outstanding restitution amount of approximately $191,000 if it would assist him in being released from the remaining sentences of probation and allowing him to put this matter behind him. I am herein enclosing copies of the court dispositions and restitution orders outlining the sentences imposed in the aforementioned matters. Mr. Dippolito has served 2 years in Florida State Prison pursuant to the order of the court and has presently completed over 5 years of the probation imposed. It would appear that the purpose for the lengthy probation was to ensure that he had ample opportunity to make full restitution to the victims in each of the matters. I would appreciate you reviewing this letter and the enclosed documents and contact me after you reviewed them. I've been advised by the family members that the balance of the restitution would be tendered in full to my trust account should we be able to reach an agreement. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Sincerely yours, Michael Entin.
Your Honor, may I publish that letter and also the probation, the motion to terminate an order to the jury?
Yes.
Who makes the final determination as to whether or not Mr. Dippolito's probation would be terminated earlier than the 28 years?
The court, and I believe in his particular cases, they were reassigned since Judge Shapiro left the bench to Judge Dale Cohen.
So is there ever a situation where even if the officer and the prosecutor agrees that the judge can say no?
Yes.
Now, did there come a time where you were, that you provided account information to, well, let me back up. Did Mr. Dippolito indicate to you how the money would come to you? The $191,000?
On the first day, I don't believe so.
Did you meet with him another time?
Yes, there were 2 different methods that were discussed over the several months I represented him. The first one was a money wire transfer. And when that didn't come to fruition, it was going to be a cashier's check.
Now, after the original meeting with him in January, did he come into your office a second time?
Yes, as I previously told you, I believe I met with him 3 or 4 times in person, and I believe I met with him each time, Dalia maybe 2 or 3 of those times.
Now, on the time that the defendant met with you and Mike Dippolito, did she say anything about the money, the restitution money?
I mean, there were 2 different methods we discussed. The initial method was a wire transfer. And she initially, and the reason I said family members is my understanding she was helping, or her family or somebody was helping him through her family. I believe they were married at the time, to make the restitution payment. My understanding is that the initial method was going to be a wire transfer, and my secretary must have provided her with the routing information and account information, which I later saw documents verifying that, to make that wire transfer happen.
Now, at any time, at any meeting, when the defendant was present with Mike Dippolito in your office, did she ever acknowledge whether or not she was adding money to the $191,000?
No, I don't remember. I don't remember all the particulars of who was providing the money, but it appeared initially that Dalia Dippolito was responsible for having the wire transfer take place to my account.
How do you know that she was responsible for that?
Because the discussions always seemed to focus with Dalia Dippolito as to why the wire transfer was never getting there.
All right, when you say the discussions always seem to focus, what do you mean? Did you have a specific conversation with her about wiring money?
Yes, because sometime after I was retained, I was advised that a wire transfer had taken place, which authorized the money to come. I can't remember if it was the Cayman Islands or from the Bahamas to my trust account. And that was predicated upon the routing information we had given her to accomplish that task. The wire never arrived within the prescribed time she said it would arrive. And for several weeks or a week, for some period of time, I was getting daily calls from either Michael or Dalia as to why we had not received the wire transfer. I instructed my secretary to call on a daily basis our bank and ascertain why we had not received the wires. Wires are a very big part of how we do business, and we're very familiar with them. And they always show up when they're supposed to. And for some reason, this one had not come. And after some period of time, I started to discount it was ever coming and disbelieved it was coming. I had asked Dalia Dippolito, because I believe she was handling the wire transfer, for the documents to verify it was sent so that we could trace it. And I was never provided with any documents.
Your Honor, may I approach the witness?
Yes.
I'm showing you what has previously been marked as State's Exhibit 16, just for identification purposes. Do you recognize that document?
No,
Have you ever seen that document before?
no, not until you showed it to me for the first time at deposition.
Does your name appear on that document?
Yes,
And how about your bank account number?
yes, which I would like redacted if possible.
Okay, it's just for
I would like my
identification.
personal information not to become public on here if it's possible.
Are you going to offer
It's
that
not,
evidence?
it's not an evidence, Judge.
All right.
It's for identification purposes
My
only.
bank account number is on here, my name is on here.
And
my
how about,
bank is on here, and my routing code is on here.
okay. And is that all the information that someone would need to transfer, to send a wire transfer to your account?
Yes,
Okay.
it looks accurate.
Now, you said something right before I showed you that document, that you doubted that the money ever had been sent. Why did you think that?
Because it never arrived. And we called every day, and I didn't think I was getting provided any substantial information to track it. I wasn't given any documents to track it. I wasn't given any names or banks to track it from. So I started to feel like I was at a dead end, that it was ever going to get there.
Now, on April 1st of 2009, do you remember if Mike Dippolito and the defendant came to your office?
April 1st?
Yes.
Is that a date I supplied on the calendar? April 1st? I have March 31st.
Okay. On March 31st, do you remember if they came to your office or around that time?
Yeah, as I told you, there were 2 days I documented that they came, and the first being the January date I just provided you with, which was on January 27th, and on March 31st, in my calendar it showed 11:30. There were other occasions they came because they would come on short notice or call, and there'd be no reason to mark it in my book because it would all happen within a day or half a day.
Well, maybe I can ask you this way then. Was there an incident regarding money and a cashier's check that occurred in your office?
Yes.
Tell us about that.
I don't know the date.
Okay.
But
Tell us what happened.
It was at the end of our relationship.
Okay.
I had already, in my mind, terminated representation with Michael Dippolito. And at some point after that, a check was dropped off at my office, taken by one of the legal assistants in the office. I was not there when it was tendered. I was in my office. She brought it into my office. I opened it up, and it was $191. I ran out because I couldn't understand what was going on. It was supposed to be, well, first of all, I thought I didn't represent him anymore, but if I did, it should have been $191,000. I ran out, and I believe I recall catching Michael Dippolito in the hallway before he got to the elevator and saying, "What is this?" And I gave him the check, and I went back to my office.
You said you believed you had terminated your relationship with Michael Dippolito.
I'm not sure, but I think it was prior to that, yes.
Why did you do that?
Why did I terminate my relationship with him?
Yes.
It's going to take it's a big answer, but I'll tell you. There were several issues. Number one is I was retained to do something which was a very simple task. It would take normally 4 or 5 hours of my legal time to complete the whole process, get the papers, talk to the people, do the motion, and go to court and get the money. It turned out that this thing dragged on for months. There was always a reason the money wasn't showing. There was always an argument between them and things as to why the money wasn't there. There was never any conclusion to the fact the money was getting there. And then what happened was there became a collateral representation where I started to assist him with no additional fees, which became very time consuming, where he told me on several occasions there were drugs he thought planted or found in his vehicle, which needed attention because he was on probation. He didn't want to violate probation. So it started to be 4 or 5 hours of work, became 20 or 30 hours of work. And I just didn't like the case anymore. I just wanted to get out.
Was there ever a situation where the defendant was in your office with Mike Dippolito and you asked her to leave?
Yeah.
What happened there?
I got very angry with her, and I basically told her to leave my office and never come back.
Why did you get angry with her?
Because I felt like I was just getting played for months about the money, and I was fed up, and I started, I don't know if you want my opinion, but the reason why I had her leave the office is because I started to suspect that she was involved in the drug plannings, and I suspected that the money was never coming and that I was getting played like a fool.
On April 3rd of 2009, did you receive a fax from an attorney by the name of Richard Blake?
I don't know if he's an attorney, but I received a fax.
Okay,
yes.
from someone by the name of Richard Blake?
Yes.
What happened? Tell us about that fax.
Let me find it. I am exclusively a criminal attorney. I have no knowledge of civil law. Anything civil, I would go to a lawyer. I get a fax which suggests that I have some legal ability to review mortgage documents and balloon notes and something of that nature. And it was sent to me for my review as an attorney for validation for them to sign. That was another thing that got me upset because they know I don't do anything but criminal defense work. So when I got these documents, I immediately became concerned. And I can't remember if I talked to Michael or Dalia, but I was upset that they were now putting me in that position to be a, quote, real estate mortgage attorney, which I was totally inept to do. And so I immediately protected myself and sent a fax back to whoever Richard Blake is, which indicated, I am in receipt of your 5-page fax containing various mortgage documents. I've been a criminal defense attorney in South Florida for over 25 years and have no knowledge of mortgage law. I had no intention of reviewing these documents with the Dippolitos or counseling them in any way surrounding this loan. I have informed them of this as well. I suggested they seek outside counsel. And so I made it very clear I wasn't going to be part of those documents.
Those documents and that fax relate to anybody else beside Mike and Dalia Dippolito? Is there anyone else's name on that?
There is. I can't remember who it is. I'd have to look at it. There's an Eric Tall referred to in the mortgage documents.
In your review of those documents, although not anything but a criminal defense lawyer, did those documents seem to relate to the restitution that you were dealing with?
At the time, I didn't read them. I wasn't going to have any part of it. I just whipped out that response, sent them back, and I had already basically, I think at that point, concluded my representation. I don't know what they were doing with the mortgage documents. I mean, it would appear that someone was loaning them money maybe for that purpose, but I didn't get into depth with it.
On the date that you got that fax, on April 3rd, did you accept a check from Mike Dippolito on that day for $191,000?
No,
Why not?
I never got a check for $191,000.
Did you, on April 3rd of 2009, did you represent him?
I don't remember. I don't remember when I told him I wasn't going to represent him anymore. There came a time where I was done. I don't know what date it was. It was probably in April sometime. But there was a period of time where I said I wasn't going to do this anymore. And I referred him, and he said, well, you've gone so far. I said, I'm not doing this anymore. So I gave him a referral of somebody who I'm acquainted with, who had more time and patience for this, and suggested he go retain her, and I would pass all the information on.
Do you remember what her name was?
Melissa Donahoe.
Now, other than those calls that you talked about regarding the wire that you received from the defendant, did she ever call you any other time?
Yes.
Why?
She called me, I remember specifically she called me when there was an accusation, and again, I don't know, you have the message note, but there was a date where she called me and left a message, frantically concerned about an event that had happened at the Ritz-Carlton.
Did you ever talk to Mike about that Ritz-Carlton event?
Yeah, I talked to both of them on the phone about that, I believe. And
did Mike Dippolito ever seem concerned about having his probation violated and going back to prison?
very much so. That's why it became such a collateral part of what I was doing, and it turned into a whole new area of representation. Yes, on 2 occasions he was very concerned.
Did he ever express that concern in front of his wife?
Yes.
Thank you. I have no further questions.
Thank you.
Ross. Good afternoon, Mr.
How are you, sir?
Good, we know each other, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Okay, and I think we've known
We
each other
took
for
the
some
bar
time.
together.
We took the bar together, so that means we've been doing this for about 32 years.
I'm grayer.
Let me ask you a couple of questions. Your records reflect that on March 31st of 2009, there was a meeting with Michael and Dalia Dippolito. Is that correct?
Yes.
And that's one of the 2 meetings that you specifically remember because of the fact that you have it dated. Is that right?
Those are the only 2 I can recall the exact dates and times because they're in my book.
And you also indicated that when you met with Mike Dippolito, you wanted to make sure that because he had a prior fraud conviction, that you weren't dealing with drug money or unlawful proceeds. Is that correct?
That in conjunction with the wire coming from potentially the Cayman Islands, yeah.
All right. As a criminal defense lawyer, a wire from the Cayman Islands sometimes could be a red flag to you.
Yes.
And knowing that Mike Dippolito had a prior history of fraud, those two things in combination was of concern. Is that right?
Yes.
You made the comment to the jury that you weren't going to launder money for him.
Correct.
Just tell the jury briefly what laundering money is.
So laundering money is taking money which is derived from illegal activity and gained from unlawful means and putting it through a business or a system which cleanses the money so they can be used for lawful purposes.
So by money,
And that's a crime.
by illegal money, let's use that concept, going through your business, meaning your trust account, that could somehow cleanse the money for the person giving you the money. Is that correct?
If it was accepted and paid to the victims, then that would be for a lawful purpose. And if it came from an unlawful purpose, then the money would run through that system, yes.
And that's why they call it laundering.
Laundering, yes.
All right. And that in and of itself is a separate crime, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you have, over the years that we've known each other, you have defended people for laundering money. Is that correct?
Yes.
That is a serious federal crime. Is that right?
Yes.
Now, I want to ask you another question. You talked about that the court makes the decision to ultimately terminate someone's probation. Is that right?
Yes.
That's not done at the state attorney's office, right?
Correct.
It's not done if the probation officer and the state attorney agree that it's okay. Is that right?
Correct.
And it's certainly not done on the steps of a courthouse. Is that correct?
Correct.
In your 32 years, have you ever had anyone's probation terminated on the steps of a courthouse?
No.
All right. When you met with Mike Dippolito, you knew that he had been in prison. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you knew that he understood the system. Is that correct?
Yes.
Did he seem pretty street smart to you?
Yes.
Would you find it hard to believe that he might think that his probation could be terminated on the steps of the courthouse?
You mean physically on the steps of the
Physically.
courthouse? Unless the building got blown down in a hurricane, no.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
And we've had those problems, but no.
It would be that extreme circumstance. Is that
Yes.
right? Now, when Mike Dippolito came in, you said that one of the things that he told you was that there were family members that would assist him in providing the restitution. Is that right?
Yeah, that's my recollection, yes.
And those family members, did he say whether they were his family members or specifically Dalia Dippolito's family members?
He didn't say the first day, but it became apparent to me that it was Dalia was in the front lines on the money.
And if the money were to come from her family, meaning any relatives that she has, that's what Mike Dippolito was telling you. Is that correct?
Yeah, I mean, I'm foggy on what the exact, where the money was coming from, but I believe it was coming from Dalia or Dalia's family. Yes.
Okay.
Now, if he put money in there, I don't know, but that was the base of where I thought. And it was also because if the court was not to terminate the probation, it was a prerequisite that the court was going to make a finding that they would accept the money and agree to terminate, or the money was going to go back to the family.
That was what was understood.
Yes, so that if it was Michael's money, they would take it anyway. I mean, that's why I thought there was a condition there that if it wasn't going to get terminated, then the family would still have a right to withdraw the money back to them.
All right, but let's talk about what you just said, though. But if it were Michael Dippolito's money and he put money into this thing, then therefore he would have money to pay restitution. Is that right?
Right.
And even if the full amount were not paid, if the state or the prosecutor or probation were to learn that he contributed money to this, they might have the right to try to take it.
That would open up a can of worms on that issue, yes.
All right, so it was probably a smart thing for Michael Dippolito to stay out of providing money. Is that correct?
Yes.
Would you have ever, as an experienced criminal defense lawyer, would you have ever encouraged Mike Dippolito to write checks to his wife so she could cash them or put them in her bank account to use for restitution?
No.
Why not?
I don't know. I just wouldn't do it. It doesn't sound right.
Doesn't pass the smell
Yeah,
test?
it doesn't pass the smell test.
Realizing when a client comes into a criminal lawyer for a motion for early termination of probation, that's a pretty simple motion, isn't it?
Yes.
You charge a flat rate fee and you file the motion and it's done or it's not done. Is that correct?
Yes.
Usually there are conditions that a probationer wants to be able to have proven they have complied with in order to get the trade-off for early termination of probation. Is that correct?
Correct.
Has it been your experience over the years, if somebody pays that amount of restitution, that substantial amount, that there's a better chance than not that they're going to get the probation terminated?
Yes. And in his particular case, I had every reason to believe that the court would probably have gone along with it because everyone agreed that they would recommend termination or not oppose it if the money was available to pay the victims.
So because
including the probation officer, the lead investigator, and Mr. Tenbrook.
And they were all in agreement, is that correct?
Yes.
And so it was simply a matter of
That's why I did the motion.
I mean, you were that certain that you were
I
willing
had
to
it in the file ready to send off.
And had the money been provided to you, no one in the criminal defense practice likes to use the word done deal. But from your experience, it appeared as if it would be done with everyone recommending it and the restitution being paid.
It was enough belief for me that I would do the motion in anticipation of receiving the money.
All right. Now, you said you got a fax from someone claiming to be a lawyer, this Richard Blake.
Well, it says Esquire. I don't know who he is.
All right. Let's assume he is a lawyer for purposes of my
Okay.
question. Did you become concerned that Mr. Dippolito was putting you in a difficult position?
Yes,
How come?
because I don't do civil work.
And it wasn't your intention to tell them if they could take a mortgage, right?
This thing just came out of the clear blue. A rogue fax showed up. I had no prior knowledge it was going to be a mortgage, a loan, or any other instrument that was going to be the basis for the money coming.
Your client didn't tell you about that? That you'd be getting a fax from someone?
No,
Nor
I
did,
would have discouraged it right away.
and I assume Mr. Dippolito never told you that
No,
that kind of
if
fax
I
was
would have
coming.
discouraged the fax from showing up. I would have said, get a civil lawyer.
And according, okay, all right. You mentioned something in the beginning that besides the restitution to these victims on the big case, the organized fraud, he also was paying restitution to Thrifty Car Rental.
It's in the restitution order. It's a car rental company. It was
And there-
$37,000 and change.
And so there was some issue where he was accused of a crime involving Thrifty Car Rental?
Grand theft.
All right, stealing services of a car, do you know, or didn't you get into it that deep?
Didn't get into it that deep.
And you talked about the different felonies, organized fraud, telemarketing, and grand theft. Organized fraud, as it's charged here, and from the records that you looked at, is what Florida law defines as a first-degree felony. Is that correct?
Yes.
And a first-degree felony is punishable at maximum by 30 years. Is that right?
Yes.
The other two crimes, I believe, are what they call third-degree felonies. Is that right?
Yes.
And they're punishable each by 5 years. Is that right?
Correct.
When you're convicted of a felony, whether it's an organized fraud or it's a lesser degree felony such as grand theft, if you are convicted, you still lose your civil rights, whether it's the 5-year crime or the 30-year crime. Is that right?
Yes.
Now, when you met with your client, Mr. Dippolito, you became of the belief, because of meeting with him, that he had a fairly lucrative internet business going at the time. Is that right?
Yes.
And that would have been in either at this meeting at the end of February, no, the meeting at the end of January, or at that March 31st meeting. Is that correct? That information had to be communicated to you for you to have that belief,
I
right?
believe that was at the first meeting.
All right.
I do a lot of internet defense work, so I had some belief that he was in the internet business.
All right. And I guess he's the one that had to tell you that it was a lucrative business in order for you to have that impression.
Well, he told me what he did. And I knew it was a lucrative business at the time.
All right. So in other words, anyone who's in that business successfully could potentially make a lot of money. Is that right?
Some of my clients, yes.
Okay. If it's done legally, is that correct?
Yes.
And you were very, very careful to make sure that you wouldn't take any stolen money. You want stolen, I mean.
Well, it
you
never
also
got
want
to that point because if the money had arrived, we would have gotten to the next level of where it all came from. But I started to doubt it was ever coming, so I didn't put a lot of emphasis on where it was coming from because I didn't think it was coming.
And in your file, I may have asked you this at your deposition. You don't have any notes that show that Mr. Dippolito had paid about $70,000 towards any of this restitution, do you?
No, I have no memos because it wasn't that important a process to document everything because it wasn't a pending trial or defense of a person. It was a motion. So I don't have that.
And his lack of ability to produce the money coupled with the other non-compensated matters that came up are the reasons that you ultimately decided to get out of this. Is that right?
Yes.
Can I just have one moment, Ron? Sure. Mr. Entin, there was never a time when Dalia and Mike were in your office that they argued over her wanting money back, was there?
No, they argued a lot, but never about money back.
All right. Thank you, sir. I don't have any other questions.
Redirect?
Yes. Is there such a thing as administrative probation?
Yeah.
What is it?
Judge, I'm going to object. That's outside the scope of the record. That wasn't raised at all.
May we approach him?
Sure.
What is administrative probation?
My understanding, administrative probation, it's a less stringent form of probation, which does not require reporting or monthly reports to be filed. They basically monitor you for new arrests and verify your record on occasion and certainly before you get off probation. And it's basically unsupervised probation.
Have you had many clients on administrative probation?
Some, not very many.
Now, the courthouse steps. Have you ever been to the Miami courthouse?
There's a lot of courthouses.
How about the one on Flagler?
The civil courthouse?
The criminal, the one on
There's one on
7
12th and
Flagler.
12th, which is the Metro Justice Building. I've been to that building.
Okay. And I assume you go to the Broward courthouse often.
Judge, I got to object because we didn't clarify
if it was the civil courthouse or the criminal courthouse, and it wasn't really responsive.
So, sustaining an objection to the answer or to the question?
I'll ask it a different way, Judge.
I think it needs to just be clarified because there are two courthouses.
There's more than two.
There's a lot.
Yep.
Domestic violence courthouse.
Have you been to any courthouse besides this one you're in today?
Been to a lot of courthouses.
Okay.
All over the country.
Now, have you ever had to meet anyone on the courthouse steps and take a piece of paper or a document from them prior to going into the courthouse?
Yes.
And is that something that happens often as a lawyer?
Well, I mean, so I tell someone to bring documents to court, then they can give them to me when we're walking into court. I mean, if there's a request made to give me things that would help them in the court proceeding, then they usually bring them
Okay.
to court.
Now, why would you not tell Mike Dippolito to pay the whole $191,000 straight to probation?
Because, first of all, if he paid it straight to probation, my understanding there's a 4% surcharge if it goes through probation, which is their costs of servicing the money to the victims. Secondly, if he paid it to probation, I would lose my leverage to hold that out as a bargaining chip to get the court to agree to let him off early. And my understanding is they may not have given the money if he wasn't getting off probation because it was my understanding wasn't necessarily Michael Dippolito's money.
Mr. Entin, is Michael Dippolito one of the smartest clients that you've ever had?
Objection. I don't see how that's relevant at all.
I think it's fair redirect based upon your questions overall.
Is he one of the
Smartest? Is he one of the smartest clients that you've ever had?
No.
What is your opinion about his knowledge of the system and what was going on in his life in 2009?
Judge, that's a question on a question. I guess that's a compound question, and I'm not sure if it's relevant or No, I'd say no.
Overruled. Can you write that down for me?
Well, I don't know. What is your opinion about his ability to understand what was going on in his life back in 2009?
Judge, that calls for a lot of speculation. You know, Mr. Entin learned about.
I'll sustain.
Well, how about the other question that I asked? Can I ask that one again? Can I have the court reporter read it back? Do you have an opinion about Mike Dippolito's ability to understand what was going on with his probation situation back in 2009?
Judge, I don't know what, I'm going to object. This probation situation, again,
I'm sorry. That lawyer's face, he knew it was coming. Yes. He's just smiling like, I feel an objection. Yes. And there it is. Yay, Heidel. Good. I am glad you are home safe and sound. Maybe. He may have been parter. I'm parter than him too. He's wearing off on me. It's no good. Not good at all. Was he smarter than the people he scammed? He was smarter than the people he scammed. Maybe. Maybe they just didn't see the scam coming. Kind of like the Nigerian prince that people fell for a long time, still do. Also, question for you before we get to the end of this video, because we are almost there. Would you like to at least start the next one so that on Monday we can finish with Mr. Dippolito? Because the next one is Mr. Dippolito. I know you guys are tired of him. So tell me in the next minute or two. Okay? What you want to do?
I don't have any other questions, Judge.
You redirect or recross rather. Yeah, you got me confused.
You allow recross? So,
Yes, I do.
okay,
But
good to know for the future.
what's that? Yeah, I don't. I let the lawyers ask their questions.
Mr. Entin, just two or three other things. If you knew that your client, Mike Dippolito, had $160,000 to pay towards restitution, would you have held that in your trust account?
I didn't know that.
But if you knew it,
I mean, if I knew he had 160,000, I would have taken that towards the 190 if I confirmed where it came from.
and held it in your trust account until he had the 191.
Yeah, because they wouldn't let him off unless he had the full amount.
All right, but it's not that you wouldn't take that amount of money.
I mean, if he could tell me where he got it from, yeah.
Assuming everything is equal, it's legitimate, it's not anything improper. If he told you he had $160,000, let's say in a cash box somewhere, and you were convinced that it was legal and lawful, would you have held it in your trust account?
I would have taken the money, but not been able to proceed until I had the full 190.
All right, and the last thing, with respect to administrative probation, do you know of any hearings to convert probation from regular probation to administrative probation that would be held on the courthouse steps?
No.
Okay. Thank you. No further questions.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Am I released from the subpoena?
You are released from the subpoena.
Thank you.
He's like, I'm going to run fast. Released from the subpoena. I'm released from Mr. Dippolito. Peace out. See you later. But not for us, because you guys have voted to go back to Mr. Dippolito. Yeah, you liked him. Oh, we got a different tie today. You are released from this subpoena. We got a different tie. All right, here we go. Back to Mr. Dippolito. Guard your brain cells. And let's try to learn how to get rich and stay that way and not go to prison.
Good morning, Mr. Dippolito.
Good morning.
Holy crap.
A couple of questions that I have for you. When we left off yesterday, at some point, when we were talking about,
Pause
we
it.
talked a lot about,
Oh, I got him again.
I said in my head, his tie better not goddamn be pink. I said that before I saw it, and it's goddamn pink.
How did I get that face twice?
I don't know, but that is hilarious. The other one's better because he's scrunching his eyebrows more. I put it in Discord. It's hilarious.
Did you see
I tagged
how,
Bobby in it.
Did you see how bright yellow the defense attorney's tie is? I mean, like,
No, I
highlighter.
didn't.
Highlighter.
It's terrible. Look at this pink. Look, come on, pink. Come on. Yeah,
pink
candy
and
striper
gray.
pink.
Oh, sorry. I used to be a candy striper.
I can't. I said, don't be pink. Don't be pink. It's pink.
Ours was more red and white though. Our old outfit. My mom made me do it. It was fine. Because that's the face of a street smart dude. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said before, he's smart. Well, he's in the process of scheming, but once the scheme is over, he goes back to like do.
Technically below the pinna in Latin. Short nuts. I wish that you gotta hang out with us more often. You're funny.
Yeah, seriously.
Oops, sorry, maybe. Yeah, well, I don't know.
Oh
I
my
had
God.
my friend, I think I've told the story before. She got on the newborn side. So she was like all cute and with all the cute little babies, and then she comes out, she's like, I just saw a woman like give birth. And I'm over with the kids that are close to my age side who are like, can you fill my water up? I just filled your water up. Can you fill my water up? I just filled your water up. I'm not coming to your room again. Listen,
Oh,
weirdo.
man.
No, sorry you're sick. But I'm leaving. Oh my gosh. What's up, Katie? Good
Hey,
to see
Katie.
you. You were just in time to get back to Mr. Dippolito. I know you were on the edge of your seat, waiting for him to come back with his new pink and gray tie. Neapolitan ice cream, minus the chocolate. Or minus, yeah, I guess it's all there. I'll give it to you, Pedaltown. The ice cream. This is his feel sorry for me and give me money suit and tie, Gabby. Well, she doesn't. And
I don't.
she didn't.
No, I definitely didn't.
In case you can't figure it out, I 2 times it faster because they did.
Yeah.
But the problem is the prosecutor doesn't. And so I can't slow her down and speed them up. And I got to be careful because she can. Yeah, there's more to that. That was just a funny time in my life. That was a funny day.
Oh my God.
That was just funny. Yep. I have some in my freezer. And
I actually just bought chocolate and vanilla with no strawberry. Just
I
half
still
chocolate,
don't
half
like it.
vanilla.
I thought I had grown into an adult and I could handle it, but
What,
I haven't.
Neapolitan?
Yeah.
Which one don't you like? Strawberry?
I like them all.
Mm-hmm.
I
But
don't like
not
them
together.
together.
Yeah.
And I got that because the ice cream that I really do like is not moose knuckle, but remember, now I can't remember the real
Moose
name
Tracks.
of it. Moose
Moose
Tracks.
Tracks. Yeah.
But I can't share that one with Madison because of the tiny pieces of like chocolate and the fudge in there. Sorry, Shani, plug your ears.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
I just saw don't stop. I stop talking food. So I got the Neapolitan said that she could have whatever flavor. And then I
Right.
was like, oh, I still don't like this stuff. So now it's just sitting in the freezer. Because we've just not been eating it because we had other stuff. So I'll get it. It's not like I'm going to. I'll let it. It's not going to go to anybody's waste but my own. So
That's true. That's true.
I'll just get it. I know. Ew. I'm not putting no. No. Bananas don't go in ice cream.
Yeah, banana splits. It's not one of my favorites.
Mm-mm. Nope. All right, let's
Keep going.
we talked a lot about money yesterday. Yay. I hope we talk more about it.
Hope we get some of it.
Yes. Can I just appear here?
Yeah, right.
Tree
Tree dicks.
dicks?
Three
Random.
dicks.
Either way.
Is that code for three dicks?
I have no idea, but it's very random.
Three Richards?
Okay, Nutella on a banana is good.
I never had that, but I do like Nutella.
That's good. That is good. Lots of pink ties in this trial. Lots of yellow ones too. Get ready when they go back out to the bananas are yellow tree dicks. Bananas are yellow tree dicks. Bananas are yellow tree dicks.
That.
Now I'm hearing the follow the yellow brick road and bananas are yellow tree dicks.
I'm off to see the wizard.
The wizard died. He's not in here.
If I only had a brain.
Ooh, cherry mousse track sounds good.
I do like cookie dough.
Cookie dough's good. I just like cookie dough. Like, just give me some cookie dough.
Me too.
The Easter neckwear trial.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
All right, here we go.
Back
to this. Back to the man. Ugh.
Money yesterday, if you remember. We had talked about an amount of $70,000.
Okay.
Remember that?
Yes.
And you said that $70,000, some of that or a portion of that went towards restitution. Remember telling us about that?
I don't think it was worded that way.
Okay. Well, how was it worded?
You said that I put nothing towards restitution. I said I took some cash out, put in the safety deposit box, and eventually some of that went towards my restitution at one point that my wife ended up stealing.
Okay. Judge, can we approach, please?
Sure.
Mr. Dippolito, you told me yesterday that one of the reasons you didn't file a lawsuit against Eric Tal, or you didn't file a police report, is you didn't think Eric Tal stole the money. Is that right?
Didn't say that either.
What'd you say?
I said my wife told me not to file a lawsuit.
Well, I don't think you said your wife yesterday. I asked you if you filed a lawsuit, and you said you haven't filed a lawsuit. Is that correct?
Maybe that's what I said, but I didn't file one, and not for the reason you just stated.
Okay, now you're saying it's your wife. Let me ask you something. After August 5th of 2009, you didn't live with Ms. Dippolito anymore, did you?
No.
Okay, so August 5th, 2009, and today is what, April 28th, 2011?
Yes.
You haven't filed a lawsuit against Mr. Tal yet, have you?
It's an investigation.
Okay, you need to answer my question now. You filed a lawsuit against Mr. Tal.
No.
Have you filed a police report now against Mr. Tal?
No.
So once your wife stopped living with you, there was absolutely nothing preventing you from doing that, was there?
Yes, there was.
What's that, your lawyer's advice?
Some of my lawyer's advice, yes.
Okay, well, forget about your lawyer's advice. Tell me what some of the other reasons were.
Like I said, it's a pending situation, pending what happens here, what I'll do civilly.
Why would that have anything to do with money that you say that you're owed?
Well, I'm not going to go filing a civil lawsuit without more facts that I need in order to do it.
Well, what other facts do you need?
Just what my advice was given to me.
Okay, well, let's be honest about it then. This is what you've been told, not what you have thought of. Is that right?
Objection.
I'm not a lawyer.
This is not what you've been told. This is not what you've thought of. This is what you've been told, right?
Some, yes.
All right, well, what some do you know as to why you're not doing anything? Forget about what your lawyer told you.
Well, like I said, it's an open investigation, whereas they are looking at Eric Tao. So one day I probably will file, a civil claim against them.
Okay,
But today it would be a little premature, I think.
2.5 years later, still a little premature?
I don't have all the facts, and plus I didn't want to move forward with it. I was advised not to.
Okay, well, you just said they are looking at Eric Tao. I didn't say that, you did.
Yes.
Who is the they that are looking at Eric Tao?
I believe my lawyers were looking at him, and we were also, from what I heard, possibly the prosecutor was looking at him as well. So I didn't do anything.
And that's the reason you say you haven't done anything.
Yes.
Is that the reason you haven't filed a police report as well?
Yes.
You told me yesterday that you didn't think Eric Tao stole your money.
I don't believe I ever said I didn't think Eric Tao stole my money.
You didn't?
I don't think I said it in those words.
Well, what words do you remember saying it in?
At that time, I didn't believe Eric did steal my money because I was getting the promise of receiving my money over and over. It was coming, it's coming, it's coming. So at that point, why would I call the police and mess the chances up of actually receiving my money back?
Well, now you say that's money that you were missing or supposedly missing since February or March when you started to turn the money over. Is that right?
With Eric, I believe it was, March or in that area.
All right, now you said Eric Tao was the guy you didn't know, right?
Yes.
And you said that when he charged you 20% to borrow money, he was doing you a favor.
10 to 20. He said he was doing me a favor.
Okay, well, did you think he was doing you a favor?
No,
But you did it anyway, right?
I needed it.
Nobody forced you to do it, right?
Did it on my own.
Okay, nobody said, Mike, you better do it. You
No.
decided to do it.
I decided to do it.
Now, the prosecutor yesterday and I talked to you a little bit about being on probation.
Yes.
I want to ask that this particular document be marked as defense exhibit number. Okay, these are from a book of probation records that the prosecutor gave to me. Let me show them to Ms. Parker again, though. I want to show this to you and ask you if you know what this is, if you've ever seen this before.
I don't remember seeing it, but
Okay.
I mean, what is it exactly?
Well, let me ask you, is that your signature?
It looks close to my signature, but I'm sure it is. But honestly, I don't remember what this is.
Okay, and you've never seen that before?
I don't remember seeing this before. I'm not saying I never saw it before. There's a
Okay,
difference.
but when you sign something and put your name on it, I would presume that you've read it. Is that right?
From 2004, it's possible. I'm not going to argue it's not my signature. I
Okay.
don't remember signing it, no.
Okay, is that a document that you signed with probation wherein they indicated to you that in order to pay off the total amount that you owe, you would have to pay $697.78 a month?
That's what this is.
All right, and you signed that acknowledging that when you're placed on probation, is that correct?
I guess. I don't remember signing this, but that's not what I was ever told to pay. Like every week when I paid $100.
Every week you paid $100?
Every month.
Okay.
Nobody put the cuffs on me when I left every month and paid the $100. So I
Okay.
thought I was okay.
Just to make sure it's clear, you paid every month, not every week.
Every month.
Okay, that's an offender financial agreement, isn't it?
Okay.
Some sort of obligation agreement?
Yes.
Okay, all right. And at least you acknowledge that's what would have to happen if it was done perfectly. Is that correct?
I believe so, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
all right. I'm going to ask that this be marked as defense exhibit number 7. 8. Yeah, I'm going to show you what's been marked as defense exhibit number 8 and ask you what this appears to be.
Your attention to first delinquent restitution payments. They advised me to start paying $700 a month or give them a financial statement or something or another.
All right, and that letter's dated December 16th of 2009?
Yes,
Okay. The letter, I'm not going to read the whole letter, but the letter indicates that you are delinquent in your restitution payments as of December of 09, correct?
Objection, Your Honor.
But as a result of this letter, you had to either pay an amount, as you say, or provide a financial affidavit. Is that correct?
yes.
Okay. All right. Judge, as to both of these documents, I have provided business record certifications of the appropriate motion. The state has no objection. I'd like to introduce those at this time.
What number are they?
They are number 7 and number 8.
Any objection?
Well, I thought that the business record certification was for the entire Department of Corrections records.
They are, and based on that, I'd ask to introduce his entire Department of Corrections records.
Mark that as a number.
Yes.
Let's deal with 7 and 8 first, and we'll talk about the other ones.
Well, they're going to be repetitive because they're in here as well.
State.
Like he set her up right there. I thought we were going to introduce all of them. We are Puddletown. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Hyde 1776, God 1, Purple Pixie Dust 88, Sunshine 3657, Carol Sue Scott 5017, and Lori Shield 7142. All got gifted memberships from Puddletown. So if you received one of those, please tell him thank you, and Puddletown, thank you again from me. I do so appreciate it. I know you're being good. You've said it like a million times. I believe you. I believed you the first time you said it. Coincide? Gabby, 23 months. Woohoo, look at you. I think you'll get a new number at 24. I'm with you, Deidre. It seems like it's worse today after he went home. Odd, maybe. Just saying it. Haley. I'm sorry, Deidre. I can't help it. I was just thinking about those Rice Krispie treats and just cried a little bit. And Daddy Shortnut 6942. 2 on the New Kids on the Block. Am I reading that wrong? 69,420 New Kids on the Block. Got it. I think. I don't know. No, I don't think it would. Not a little baby face. Cute little bubble face. Yes. Kyle says, thanks, Puddletown. That's how you're rolling. New Kids on the Block. You hanging tough. He didn't know she was trying to off him until the cops told him. True. He didn't accuse her of anything. They are proving he is working whacking, but that doesn't make her seem less guilty. Yes, this dude was the target of the defendant, his wife. They met in the fall of 2008. He was married. She was seeing another dude named Mike. And he got divorced in January of 2009. They got married in February of 2009, and she tried to off him in the fall of 2009. She ended up on an episode of Cops because Cops was filming in the area on the day that the supposed hit was going to go down. So the police department there, can't think of the word I'm looking for. It just escaped me. You know, worked with them, and they recorded the whole thing of her finding out that her husband was no longer with us, And then they also have her interrogation where she is there. And after they've have interrogated her for a while, he comes walking into the room, into the doorway. He won't come into the room. And then she's like, Michael, come here, come here. I don't know what's going on. And he's like, no, bye. Like, see you later. Yeah, bad girls, bad girls. But Daddy Short Nuts, and no spoiler alert at all. Everybody knows it. She had 3 freaking trials. This is her first one. We do get a verdict on this one. And then they asked me to wait till we were done with this one to go into everything that happened and took place and where she is today. And Haley, don't ever find out what Fritos are. If you don't believe me on anything else, believe me on that one.
That's fine, Judge, as long as what's admitted into evidence is what is on the business record certification.
I have 2 business record certifications.
Show me the state level.
All right, I did furnish these to the state previously.
Oh, yes. And he's a millionaire to this today. Still, somehow. That's why we're all trying to figure out how to get rich and not go to prison or get 28 years of probation in the process. So there's that. Shinny, homemade ice cream is the best. Enjoy. See, whoever said the same thing. Enjoy.
You want to mark the, whatever it is we're going to offer, and let's remark it and just use the one identification number.
No objection, Judge.
What are we going to mark it?
I'm going to mark this one number 9.
All right. Number 9 is the one you have no objection to?
I don't
Ms.
have
Parker.
objection to either, Judge.
All right. Defense exhibit number 9 in evidence without objection.
9 would be his entire probation file.
Entire probation file.
And then I'm going to also ask to introduce 7 and 8. Just they're separated, but because of the context, I don't think the state has an objection.
Any objection?
No, Judge.
States defense exhibits 7 and 8 in evidence without objection.
Can I take the sticky arrows off? They were just for me. You want them in? All right. That's 9. And this is 7 and 8. Mr. Dippolito, any payments that you made to probation, you would be in your probation file. Is that correct?
Yes,
And if you pay 200 in a given month or 100 in a given month or 40 in a given month, you would assume that any payment you made is recorded. Is that right?
yes.
Let me move on and talk to you about some other things. You indicated on some of those probation records yesterday that you were driving a Tahoe. Is that right?
Yes,
And in addition to the other vehicles, and the Tahoe we went through for the last few months of 09, is that correct?
yes,
That Tahoe that you drive, that's in your mother's name, is that correct?
currently, yes.
All right, and when was that put in your mother's name?
A few months back, I don't know the exact date.
Was it put in your mother's name in 08 or 09?
09.
09. Was it originally in your mother's name?
No,
Good night, Miss Madison. I shall be there when you wake up in the morning, or you'll already be awake when I show up in the morning. But I'll see you in the morning.
it was in my company's name.
And you changed that when you got rid of your company?
Well, when the company no longer existed, yes, I changed it.
And you put it in your mom's name?
My mother, yes.
And does your probation officer know that it's in your mother's name?
No.
Now, you also indicated, can I have a second, Judge? I need to grab something. You indicated that at some point when you and Dalia were together, that you went with her on a trip to Las Vegas. Is that correct?
Yes.
And when you're on probation, in order to go on a trip out of state, I think you told the jury yesterday that you have to have a permission slip or something that states the reason that you're going. Is that correct?
Yes.
Now, this is part of the records that are already in evidence. Probably should. It's within the file. It's just a travel. All right. Well, I'm going to mark this just so that there's no confusion as defense exhibit number 10. But this is already in evidence with your entire probation records. But just to keep it, understandable, this is your, take a look at that and tell me if you recognize that.
Yes.
And tell the ladies and gentlemen of the jury, please, what that is.
It's a travel permit.
And the travel permit indicates where you're going and what you're doing, right?
Yes.
And I believe that in your probation file, you have to back that up with your flight itinerary and everything. Is that correct?
Whatever it is they ask for.
All right. And if your probation file reflected that you backed it up with your travel itinerary, plane tickets, whatever, that would be because you provided it. Is that right?
Yeah, if they ask whatever I did provide, they would have.
All right. And you have the purpose of the trip on there as a business trip. Is that correct?
Yes.
That's what you told them, right?
Yes.
Okay. And you also have on there accompanied by self. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. You didn't tell them that your wife was going with you?
Actually, verbally, I believe I did.
Okay. Well, let's talk about what's in writing.
Oh, just says self.
All right. And the date of that is 11/10/08. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. And she wasn't your wife at that time. She was your girlfriend. Is that right?
Yes.
However, you didn't put on there that she was going with you.
No, I obviously didn't.
Okay. All right. Now, when you talked on Tuesday, you said that you met a business guy in Vegas, and that's about it. I think those are the words that you used.
Brief meeting.
Okay. You said the guy said, if I'm ever out there, let me know.
Yes.
Okay. You also said to the jury, your words were, to be honest with you, it wasn't really business. I just met him.
Yeah, we just met, and that was it.
Okay. But it wasn't really a business trip, was it?
The full trip? No.
Okay. Well, the full trip. You said to the jury on Tuesday that it wasn't really a business trip, correct?
It was a little business trip. Wasn't working business trip, no.
Okay. Mr. Dippolito, if you said, and I don't have the court reporter's notes in front of me, but if you said to the jury that it's not really a business trip, you just met him, could that have been what you said?
As in, I just met him on the street, or I knew him and met him? I mean, what are you asking me?
I don't
understand.
You don't understand? Well, let me try
I bumped
again.
into him at Starbucks, or what are you asking me?
I'm asking you something very simple. Did you say to the jury that it wasn't really business? You just met him?
I might have, but
Okay.
maybe you misunderstood the way I said it.
I
You're
misunderstood.
wording it in the way I'm thinking you're wording it. That doesn't make any sense.
I'm not wording it at all. I'm just repeating the words.
Well,
let me
maybe
finish,
we
please.
misunderstand each other.
Let me finish. I'm just repeating the words that you stated to the jury.
If
Not
that's what I
really
said,
business.
then that's what I said. I don't recall in what reference I said it or how I put it. I couldn't, unless you want to read everything to me, not a problem.
Well, did you lie to your probation officer when you said it was a business trip?
No, not exactly.
Not exactly. What does that mean?
Because I met somebody there that I did business with. So if I chose to stay an extra 5 days or 6 days, I guess that's to my prerogative. But I filed a form. I told him I was going, and that's all I have to do. I did it.
Is there anything on here that says not really business?
No, there isn't.
Okay. Judge, I just asked to introduce this, even though it's already in, so that's separated. Okay. I just need to be able to make a reference to it. Can I put this? I'll do it on break. I just want to put this in the file. All right, Mr. Now, Mr. Dippolito, you said that when you were out there, you and Dalia stayed at the Venetian. Is that correct?
Yes,
And you said that you spent $1,000 for the room.
I believe so.
Is that $1,000 a night?
No, for the whole, I forget how long we were there. 5
And-
days in that area?
And did you pay for that?
Yes,
Now, you also said that there was a night when you were back home, we'll come back to Palm Beach County now,
okay,
that your probation officer, Mr. Banks, comes to your house, and you said you see your probation officer with a flashlight. Is that correct?
yes,
And he's at your house that late at night, correct?
yes.
And you remember when that was?
Could be the end of February, beginning of March.
And the probation file that is now all in evidence would reflect your different probation officers, correct?
Yes,
So it would reflect when Mr. Banks became your probation officer. Is that right?
I believe so.
And when you were placed on probation and they had you sign your orders of probation, you knew that if they wanted to search your house, they have that right.
Yes,
And just because they hadn't searched your house regularly, that doesn't mean they can't do it, does it?
no,
Now, you made a comment about Mr. Banks the other day. You said this is how he is, a by-the-book probation officer.
exactly.
When you were talking about a by-the-book probation officer, what did you mean?
Everything that I'm supposed to do, he follows up with, comes to the house. You know, I sit with him at his desk for a period of time where some probation officers never come to your house. Like I said, this guy came in. I probably gave him more drug tests than a lot of probation officers. So everything, all the little things, just, you know, I can tell he's just, you know, checks off the check boxes, I guess, and does everything he has to do.
He's doing his job, correct?
Oh, yeah. He
Okay.
does it well.
Did you have probation officers that, by using your expression, were not by the book?
Some of them were a lot more relaxed, yes.
And in what way, sir?
They would originally come visit me when I met them, and maybe they would come once again, but I wouldn't see them that routinely. Not like Mr. Banks. I practically know him better than any of my probation officers.
And when you used drugs for a period of time when you were on probation and didn't get
Can't with
caught,
this guy. I
Mr.
can't.
Banks wasn't your probation
No.
officer, correct?
No,
You wouldn't be able to get away with that with Mr. Banks, correct?
no.
I can't with the sniffing.
You made the Mr. Entin. You hired Mr. Entin, correct?
Yes,
At one point. Mr. Entin was actually referred to you by Chris Rossetti, correct?
yes,
You testified the other day that it was decided when you were talking to Mr. Entin that it would be better to say the money came from our family.
yes.
Who decided that?
Me and my wife, and then from after talking to Mr. Entin, that's where we came to the decision.
Were you concerned about the money?
Yes, I told you that yesterday.
You were concerned about your money, the source of your money?
No, I didn't want to go through 50 hoops just to get off probation when I had the money to pay it.
That's not what I'm asking.
Isn't that an answer?
Well, it's an answer, but it's not to this question.
Okay.
Let me try again, Mr. Dippolito. You said that you and your wife decided it would be better for the money to come from our family.
I
Okay.
believe that's how I worded it, yes.
Okay, as opposed to what?
As opposed to just myself.
Why?
Like I said, I really just wanted to make this an easy thing, and I didn't want to draw it out. That's why.
Well, if the money that you were making was legal and lawful and your computer business, the internet pop-up thing was legal and lawful, why were you concerned about the money coming from you?
Because I over the past year, didn't report correctly on my forms is one concern, where I probably should have. I just didn't. So now I'm in a situation where I want to do the right thing, but I also put myself in a bad situation.
So you were concerned, and I think you did say the other day that you had lied to your probation officer about your second job.
Yes,
And in order to get off probation, you figured you better lie to your probation officer again by saying the money came from family?
I guess, yeah, I guess so.
You made the comment the other day that the incentive for you to pay, meaning the restitution, is not there if you're not off probation.
After speaking to my lawyer, that's, yeah, how I understood it.
Well, the other day when you made that comment, you didn't qualify it by saying after speaking to my lawyer. So let me
Okay.
ask you this question.
Mhm.
Don't you have an incentive to pay those victims whether you're off probation or not?
Yes,
So when you said the incentive is not there if I'm not off probation, what are you talking about then?
well, I'm 9 years in on a sentence, so maybe my outlook is a little off at sometimes, but I do want my life back. So one way I'm going to pay these people back.
You want your life back and they want their money back, right?
Absolutely.
The prosecutor asked you the other day about your bank accounts and whether you and Ms. Dippolito shared bank accounts. Remember?
Yes.
And you made the comment, I'd rather have my bank account here, and your bank account there.
Yes.
You wanted to have your monies separate and distinct. Is that it?
Yes.
There wasn't any prenuptial agreement or anything like that before you married Ms. Dippolito, was there?
No.
You just liked having yours, and hers.
Yes.
Was that because you didn't want her to know where you were getting all your money
No,
or how you were getting your money?
not at all.
Mr. Dippolito, you made a comment when you were explaining this whole money thing about a wire and a wire reversed. And you said that you knew from your scam how a bank wire works, and I know you can't reverse it.
Okay. Yes.
Is that what you said?
Yes.
And then you said at one point that you were told the wire was reversed and you were going to get a cashier's check for your lawyer.
Yes.
And at that point, did you believe that the wire was reversed?
Not 100%. No.
But it wasn't like, you said, wait a minute, I used to scam people years ago and I know you can't reverse a wire. You went along with that, didn't you, sir?
I didn't have a choice.
Well, but my question is, you went along with it, didn't you?
Yes.
You didn't say, no, you can't do that. You didn't insist on, wait a minute. You just kind of rolled with it, didn't you?
Like I said, I had to.
Well, then you said that probation thinks the money is coming and the pressure is on you to get the money. That's what you said.
Yes.
Had you told your probation officer you were paying the $191,000?
Yes.
And was your probation officer, Mr. Banks, putting pressure on you?
He asked me about it often.
Okay, but did he say, hey, you better pay it, you better pay it?
Well, I went in 1 month telling the guy, hey, I'm going to pay, I'm going to get off. Like giggling because I was so happy. And the guy was, okay, fine, we'll do whatever. And then there I am the next month. He's asking, what happened? Because I thought we were going to court. So
He thought
naturally, he would ask me every time he sees me, what happened to the money? What's going on? So for myself, that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, because you implied that he was putting pressure on you. You were putting the pressure on yourself, weren't you?
No, he was putting pressure on me by asking.
Was he going to lose his job if you didn't pay the restitution?
Objection calls for speculation.
Now, you said that the night before you went to Mike Entin's office, that at about 11:30 at night, this is after you've seen the check, your wife is saying that she wants her $91,000 back before we can give the check to Mr. Entin. Remember that?
Yes.
Okay. And she said, I want my money.
Yes.
And did you discuss that with her for a long period of time, or did you just
I
go
don't
to
believe
bed?
I'm allowed to talk about that discussion.
Excuse me?
I don't believe I'm at will to speak about that discussion, Judge. It was advised to me not to talk about that.
Sure. The next day, you went to Mr. Entin's office. Is that correct?
Yes.
And everything, as you say, fell apart. Is that correct?
Yes.
Now, you said that on May 15th, 2009, you made a last-minute trip to the Ritz-Carlton.
Yes.
I mean, it wasn't pre-planned in any way?
Not that I remember. no.
How did that happen, that the trip was set up? I mean, you live in Boynton Beach. We're talking about the Ritz-Carlton in Manalapan. Is that right?
Yes.
And so that's not very far of a drive from where you guys live, correct?
No.
How did that get set up? Was it a spur of the moment thing?
Yes.
And who took care of the reservations?
My wife.
And you went over there, you said you had a nice night, good day at the beach. You said your wife paid the bill?
Yes.
That was about a $700 room that night?
I don't know the number. I didn't pay it. So.
Okay,
yeah.
and your wife never discussed that with you, right?
No.
Okay. Now, when the police asked to search your vehicle, where was your wife?
About 2 feet next to me.
Okay, and you let them search your vehicle, is that right?
Yes.
And you had absolutely no reason to believe that your wife had anything to do with that, did you?
No, not at the time.
And your wife was upset as well, is that correct?
Yes.
And you still, you don't have any idea whether or not your wife did that, do you?
I have my own ideas now.
Okay, but I'm asking.
How are you asking me that then?
How am I
What did
asking
I
you that?
think, or now what do I think?
Well, you had no idea at the time. Now you probably think your wife did it, right?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Dippolito, you also said that the police didn't find anything, at least when they did that search at the Ritz-Carlton, correct?
Yes.
But then you said that the next day you're going to an AA meeting and you decided to buy sugar or coffee or something. Is that right?
Yes.
And you pull into a gas station and you said you didn't need gas, but you decided to pump some gas anyway.
Yes.
And that's where you find a bag of pills and coke.
That is the question. That's the question. I have no idea. He claims he had no money left over from all the fraud he committed. So they didn't have any money to take. But yet he still had all this money. So we don't know how he had all the money still. Obviously, he was good at hiding it. Like I kind of said at the beginning, he better have been good at hiding it. I don't think it was only 14 people that he committed fraud against on, whatever. But I think there was more. They just didn't catch them all like a Pokemon, and he hid the money. He kept the money. Oh, and he still has money. So hats off to him. Because he is. He was and he is. They're trying to make this his trial. Yep, not hers. He's an a-hole, but at the end of the day, all this is irrelevant. It's her trial, not his. I think they're trying to show, I don't know what they're trying to show. But yeah, I think he probably hid money. All the money in the company they didn't know about. Yep, because he didn't tell his probation officer. He violated his probation so many times. He should still be on his 28 years. He's probably not, because I'm sure he's paid it by now. I don't know. I don't know the answer to if they asked him to pay it instead of taking it, because he claims he had no money left over from the crimes. It was gone. So I don't know if they took what he had, that they could see, and then he owed $191,000 at the end of it to those 14 people. He also had a civil suit filed against him that he owed a lot of money on. I don't think he ever gave us that amount. He said he didn't know what it was. I don't believe that's true. But they didn't know he had this other money, is kind of what I think he has been saying. But it's really hard to know what he has been saying. They're showing he's dumb enough to be targeted by a sneaky wife, and she wasn't smart enough to pull it off. Even when mobsters got whacked, people went to prison. Yep. They're showing he's a lying liar who lies. Doesn't mean his client is innocent. True that. The only money that was his was the $3,500 he earned legitimately working. Can you prove it was legitimate? You think chat wants to unalive him? Aw. No comment. Liar, liar, plants for hire. I've been to Diddy parties where there were less greasy dudes than this. Gross. Oh, she's an expert at pulling it off. Maybe that's what happened. She pulled it off. I don't believe he's ever had. Maybe the real estate one that we saw back in 2020 and 2021. Maybe that was a legit job. Maybe. I don't know. It's on Zillow. They're trying to show we can't blame her for planning it. We would have too. Crafty, crafty horticulture. That's your comeback to liar, liar, plans for hire. I doubt if he can spell legitimate. But I bet he could dance the too legit to quit MC Hammer dance. Frank. You might have to Google it. Didn't he have a job at a restaurant? I have no idea. Did he? I've not heard of a legit job this guy had. And Dan or David, I keep saying Dan because I'm, you know me and Dan. We share a thing, even though he's not with us anymore, like Dave. Another question. If she did unalive him successfully, would any of you acquit her? No, because wrong is wrong. Nobody suspects deadly honeydews. I think I remember hearing that he had a job right after he got out of prison. You could be right, whoever.
I think it's wrong that she failed. And she should just be acquitted on that fact right there. That's what I think, but that's just my opinion.
Also, I tried to type in chat. She's wearing a headband. We got trial number 2 with a headband. Right in a row. 2 in a row. She doesn't have, it doesn't look like you could put spikes on it, but she's got a headband on. It does look better than the last headband that we saw, regardless of which headband it was that last lady wore. Hers is kind of cute. It's kind of cute, whoever. You were laughing at the headband. Sorry, Bobby. I wasn't sure what you were laughing at. There were so many things going on.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure that it was the headband. We couldn't acquit her, but there would be a bunch of suspects. Well, yes. And none of us would turn on each other. We'd all be good. I know you're being good. You're paying attention with your spiral notebook. I hope you're using a pencil. I know Ronnie uses a pen because she does not make mistakes. I have to use a pencil. I just can't acquit you. Oh my gosh. Snipe did it. This is his staring into your soul pause.
This is horrifying.
Headbands and bows, sign of guilt, or sign of a bad prosecutor.
The bow was horrible. Like, what
the bow was bad. The bow was bad, and I didn't even get to watch most of that trial.
She like left the courtroom riding her tricycle back to prison every day with her big, huge 5-year-old girl bow in the back of her head.
I listened to that, but I didn't. I was moving stuff, so I didn't get to watch it. I just listened to you guys. That is a mugshot right there, isn't it? It's like, that's what my first one looked like. All right. If this, we'll see. I'm hoping this guy, her tricycle has streamers. Oh, that's cute. Don't make it cute, Bobby.
It's cute if it's an actual little girl and not a full-grown teacher person, grooming her students to unalive her husband.
Oh, there's Rue. I know you guys missed her yesterday. I heard you talking about her.
We did. And I always say, if Carmen was here, she'd be like, she's perfect.
But no seat. Ew. Don't do that.
Yeah, no seat. That's how she rolls.
The braids were the worst. Shonda Van Dark's braids are the
Ugh.
worst.
I
The
can't
worst.
even. That every time I hear her name, her derp face just pops up right in my brain, and it's just like, ugh.
Yes. Shonda, I don't know what her name is. Rude, Rue. You can't tell the difference. She answers to either.
Pretty much.
Who was that, Gabby?
Who? Who was who?
Gabby's talking about Pam Smart.
Oh yeah, we're talking about Pam Smart. She always had a big bow on the back of her hair in court, and it drove me nuts because it was like a little kid's bow.
She wanted to groom the jury.
I'm sure she did. Little sicko.
Deidre, Pam Smart trial. We did that after Betty Broderick. Her trial was the first televised trial. Pam Smart was, and you can.
It was New Hampshire one, right?
It was.
Yeah,
Okay.
New Hampshire.
Yeah, butt knuckle. Oh no, where's Flashman? He's gonna want a picture. He's gonna put a picture up or something. Whatever Flashman does when that word is said. All right. We'll see how much further we go here.
Okay.
Because we're like halfway through, but I'm trying to find a good stopping point. If he wraps up, I'll stop it, and then we'll finish the other half of it up on Monday.
New Hampshire.
Yes. Okay. I'm talking to myself. Prince of Wales.
Yummy. It's been good. Hey, Prince of Wales.
I'll drop you a pin. Just never quits. Shut up, Gabby. Oh, that's your buddy. Don't even start. I thought you said you're being good.
Yeah.
Yep. Stop when he answers a question honestly. We will never stop, ever. I'll get to the end of the trial and have to find something else to just keep going because he will still not have answered a question honestly.
He'll just be in the background and just the look of his face will be not honest. And he'll be like, yeah, I can't stop now. I mean, look at that face. His face is just not honest.
You know, I died, but I'll keep going because, you know.
Bobby, that's how Zach says hi to me.
Yeah, shut up, Gabby Knott. She's not a Gabby Knott. But that's their greeting. That's how you know they're happy with each other. He says, shut up. She says, anything for my hungry guy. And that's
I like how
he says hello to Haley.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I love how he says hi to Haley. Hello, your Royal Highness.
Snark is your love language. And you guys are both very good at it.
Yeah.
And I still love that your name is Prince of Wales.
I know, it's hilarious.
Because Zachary. All right. Let's see what else we get here with the stare down.
I think it was Haley who said him sniffling is making her nose run. And it's the same thing with me. Now, every time he sniffs, I'm like, holy fuck, what's up there?
Yeah, I swear, it's worse. He did stuff yesterday when he was not on the stand.
Oh, for sure. Did you see? I mean, he was like, you know, running his tongue through his gums and everything. Like, you could just tell he was on something.
I know, like, it's just insane. I know it came from this channel. That's why I like it, and it's funny.
Yeah.
The Alaska bike trial. Thank you.
The town bike.
She had a trike with the streamers on it.
and the no seat. She was definitely that trial was a no seat trial. Let me tell you.
Yeah, Bobby, you missed out. They were
That's
about
where the
to.
gong. That's where the gong came in.
They were about
Remember-
to throw me.
Remember that one day of that trial where just like everything was so fucked, and like the lady was like dead asleep in the back. She was just like hanging. She's like,
Her head starts going back, and I think it was Lesko. I saw it, and then Lesko was like, "What was going on with that lady?" And I'm like, "You
Yeah,
saw
yeah.
it too. I'm backing up, backing up."
oh my! And then that was the day of the gong too. I was like, what the fuck was that?
It's the gong.
That was
I
funny.
know you don't. That's why it's funny. You just worry about your little
man.
cat fountain down there. It'll be okay. Oh my gosh! And the judge had a tiki tiki hat for her
Yes.
hair too.
Oh yeah, I called her the scarecrow because she looked like a scarecrow. Like her hair looked like straw, like hay. I'm like, how does anybody wake up and just do their hair like that?
They don't. They don't.
Exactly.
A normal day for Bobby. I'm stuck under a cat and I can't get up.
That's what I
Penny-
said. I said that was her side hustle. She was a scarecrow. After she left judging all day, she just went up on the old pole in the cornfield and just judged more.
Well, I do have a touch of autism. Remember then she's like telling about how nice they were to the jury by bringing in day-old donuts.
Oh my God.
I'm
I'm like,
what is-
day-old donuts. I'm like, what? This lady's feeding these people stale-ass donuts?
She's like, well, I made them brownies and some people want the recipe, but I also bring them day-old donuts. I'm like, just stick with the brownies.
Yeah.
Don't tell
why
us
you
the rest
bringing
of it.
Day-old donuts.
Who wants a day-old donut?
Taking a bite of it and you're just like,
Like,
are these
why is
day-old
this-
donuts?
Yeah.
Like, why even say that?
I mean, don't tell them that. If they don't know, just leave it.
Right? It's like, who?
Oh.
The next day she brought in like already been bitten half sandwiches for lunch. She's like,
Only
it's
one
fine.
bite out of them.
It was only bitten once.
It's like, oh, all right, I'm hitting play because
Mhm.
rude.
Cocaine?
In the gas cap, yes.
When you find the bag of pills and the cocaine in the gas cap, you said that some guy is with you from AA,
Yes,
somebody who's also attending AA,
yes.
and you just threw it away.
I got it out of my hands. And there's a trash can next to the pump as fast as I could.
And you would have been in trouble if somebody found you with those drugs. Is that correct?
Yes,
Now, we talk about the incident at City Place. And you say that you went to City Place at the last minute,
yes.
just like you went to the Ritz-Carlton at the last minute.
A little different.
How so?
The Ritz-Carlton, I think, was last minute, as in, it wasn't like, hey, today, let's go. It was like, maybe within a day, we're going to go. We're driving on 95. One exit's our exit. At that second, we said, let's go up here. A little different, that's all.
And where'd you park in City Place? Do you remember?
The parking garage.
Do you know which one?
No, I don't know the difference.
And who was driving?
My wife was driving.
And you said that you put the truck in the garage and you went shopping and
Yes,
you had dinner.
yes,
And then you said that a weird guy was staring at us the whole time.
that's what we thought, yes.
Well, that's not what you said the other day. You said a weird guy
That's
was
what he
staring at
thought,
us the
but he
whole
was just
time.
looking
He
into a
was, I
mirror.
don't know,
Where was he?
Starbucks.
No.
He thought it was a different
Was he
guy.
near your vehicle at all?
No,
Do you know if he was near?
He's like, who's that?
He's like, oh my God, look at that weird guy looking at us. And he's like, oh yeah, it's just me.
like,
It's a
"Oh,
mirror
that's
wall.
me."
Hey, Luca.
Hey, Luca, I'm sorry. Insomnia sucks.
Boy, I hear that.
Deidre just calls this guy. I love it. BS.
Hmm.
The Ritz is overpriced, overrated, and lucky for him, he didn't go to jail.
I mean, the whole story of this guy's life is just pure luck. I mean,
I know.
28 million years of, probation. He's going to pay all this money back that, I don't even know.
But it's fine because he has a stack over there, like fresh bills. All
What does he
air
always say? Oh
drying.
yeah, it was great. It was great. We went to the Ritz. It was great.
It's great. How much was it? I don't know.
I don't know. It was great. I didn't pay for it. It was great.
Where'd she get the money? I don't know. Oh yes, and my wife. I'd say that is on purpose.
Were they divorced at this time? Or
I don't think they were
no?
yet. He said his divorce attorneys were sitting in court.
Oh, okay.
That's what I think he said that yesterday.
He's the real Mr. Bean. That's an insult to Mr. Bean.
Yes, poor Mr. Bean.
I know, right? Can we just hire Mr. Bean to kick this guy's ass?
Yes, please. Or pure negligence by the probation officer. Yeah, that came into his house.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you want his lawyer to get you 28 years of probation and still keep the money and not have to report and violate it several different ways. And.
Crazy.
Yes, they were sitting to the right about row 4, maybe 5.
Mm.
There's a little boy or he looks like a little boy sitting back there today. I don't know who he is. I think
That's his fourth lawyer.
he just knows that's what he wants to be when he grows up. He hasn't started school yet. But I'm going to hire you now. Just, because I'll have the money then. Don't you worry about it.
His hustling name is Shorty.
Shorty. Please don't. I can't say it like you.
Shouty.
You play.
All right.
Hopefully this ends soon.
Your vehicle?
I don't know.
Do you know if he saw you and your wife when you left and parked your vehicle?
Don't know.
And what's significant about a weird guy staring at you in Starbucks?
I just found it odd. We both looked at each other and the guy wouldn't stop looking at us. And I didn't know what it was about. It was just very strange. That was the only reason I said it. Yeah.
Can you describe him?
I think he was wearing a button-up shirt, maybe like see, I'm thinking it's the guy I see there all the time. He is a police officer, but I'm not 100% sure. He walks around. It seems like it's his patrol. He's always smoking a cigar. He's almost bald. I see him now often, and I'm pretty sure it's him. But like I said, honestly, I don't know. It just happened. If there's a connection to whatever, I don't know. But that's how that started.
Tuesday, it was a weird guy. Now it's a weird guy that might be a police officer. Are you just guessing?
I don't know if it's him exactly or not. That's what I'm just trying to tell you the story the best I can.
And I'm just trying to understand the story. That's
okay.
All. When you say it's a weird guy, that implies one thing.
He's weird because he wouldn't stop looking over at us, If you were staring at me, I think you were a weird guy.
Okay. Well, I'm staring at you now, so am I weird?
No, you're like a parrot.
A parrot?
Yeah.
What does that mean? I've been called a lot of things. What's a parrot?
Come on.
You're winking at the judge. I don't know what you mean. What do you mean?
Did you do that on probation? Were you on probation? Did you do that on probation? Were you on probation? You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, did you see the back? Go back a little bit. Look at the prosecution. They're laughing. They're laughing. She hit the table with laughter.
I saw it.
Oh my God.
That was hilarious.
Are you kidding me? Look at that face.
Okay, well, I'm staring at you now.
I can't. The prosecution, both lawyers were like unalived by laughter. You're a parrot.
Gosh.
Why am I
You're
a parrot?
a parrot. What? And he turns and winks at the lawyer or the judge.
Dude, look at their laughter. That was priceless. That was priceless.
He's getting ready to tell us.
I gotta see it again.
I'm staring at you now, so am I weird?
No, you're like a parrot.
A parrot?
Yeah.
What does that mean? I've been called a lot of things. What's a parrot?
Come on.
You're winking at the judge. He doesn't know what you mean. What do you mean?
Did you do that on probation? Were you on probation? Did you do that on probation? Were you on probation? You know what I'm talking about. I'm just having fun with you. Come on, I'm with you.
You having fun with me? Let me ask you something. Is this fun, Mr. Dippolito?
This sucks.
Okay. Was it fun when you got arrested?
No,
Was it fun when you went through court?
horrible.
Okay. So is there anything funny about this proceeding at all, Mr. Dippolito?
That was
questions
best
you're asking
part
me,
of this
some of
whole
them, yeah.
trial
You don't
so
like
far
them, do you?
with him.
Yes,
It's
ma'am.
ridiculous. We're not here because of me.
Well,
I might as well, you might as well put me up next. I mean, what are we doing here?
well, wait a minute, Mr. Dippolito.
Well,
Oh my
You're a
God.
prosecutor. Well, you started it. You're
Yeah,
a
okay.
you're a prosecution witness. Is that right?
yes,
Okay. And you took
No, she sucks.
an oath to tell the truth, right?
yes,
And when you were placed on probation,
again,
you are presumptively telling the truth, right?
yes.
But you've admitted that you're a liar, haven't you?
Yeah, I've been dishonest. Yes.
Not just when you committed your crimes, but while you're on probation too. You're lying to your probation officer like it's nothing.
Okay.
Is that, no, not okay. I guess it's okay with you to lie to your probation officer. But my question is that something you don't take serious either?
I take it very serious.
Obviously.
Objection, Your Honor. What the fuck, bro? This guy, I can't.
Mr.
Christ.
Dippolito,
Holy hell, bro.
when the police came to City Place and asked to search your vehicle, you told the police officer, Mary Hooper, that you thought your ex-wife might be setting you up, didn't you?
Yeah, I said that.
Okay. Your ex-wife, as in Maria Longo, correct?
Yes.
Because you had some problems with her, didn't you?
Yes, some problems.
And that was a thought that you had,
Me too.
ex-wife, correct?
One of them,
You got a lot of people not liking you that would set you up?
I couldn't figure out who in the world would do that to somebody.
But why would you say your ex-wife who you're divorced from, you're in a brand new marriage, why would you even bring that up?
I ran through my mind
Who the hell
probably
invited
for
Harry
weeks,
Potter?
days, every day, who it could be, who it could be, who it could be. Is it my wife? Is it my wife? I'm not thinking it's her. I can't be her. Can't be her. So, you know, the only person I ever had contact with last was my ex-wife. And she was a little pissed off, obviously, at me at the divorce. But I couldn't think. I thought anybody who it
I
could
don't
be.
believe that.
She was a
I
little
don't
pissed
believe
off 'cause you
she's
cheated on her?
Pissed
Yes.
off. She's probably
She's
like,
a little
I'm
pissed off
free.
because you lied to her?
Yes.
I'm free.
But after you shared with the officer that it could be your ex-wife, you even turned to Dalia and said, "You put those drugs in the truck?"
Oh yeah, that
It's
is
a
a little
logical
kid.
choice at the moment.
You said that to her, right?
Yes.
Okay, and she gave you a dirty look, didn't she?
Yes.
I mean,
Obviously,
she
if
could
drugs
give
were
them.
found in your truck,
She can't.
your probation could have been violated, correct?
Yes.
Talked the other day about telephones. How many phones did you own?
I think so.
I had
Yeah,
my
I just saw him.
BlackBerry at the time.
Did you have a Metro phone as well?
Oh, yeah, I had Metro.
You had a Metro phone.
Yeah.
All right, so you would use two phones.
I had two phones.
Okay, would you use two phones?
I had two phones because Dave had a Metro. So we ended up getting four Metros for the same price as one. So
Dave, like in Dave Husk?
Dave Husk, yes.
All right, what about Mr. Rossetti? Did you use the Metro with him as well?
He might have had one because he also worked with Dave.
And who was the other guy? The guy you got in trouble with, but he didn't get blamed, that went to the Marlins game with you? What's his name?
Ryan?
Ryan Darrow. Was he on this Metro connection too?
I don't believe so, no.
The Metro connection.
Did you ever ask
That's
Brian
what I'm
Darrow?
calling this. Oh shit.
Oh my gosh. Day trip to
That
learn
is so
about hookers and
ridiculous.
addict.
Next on the Metro connection.
I can't.
Oh god.
I can't.
And legit though, like Haley's profile picture looks exactly like her.
Yes.
She looks just like a Bratz doll.
this guy's seizure is 117%. No.
No. You only got here right when it had one funny part of his whole testimony.
We have had 5 parts of nothing but bashing our heads off the table.
Yeah, that was great though. I mean, both attorneys were just laughing so hard. Oh my God.
And side eye, the defendant would give your side eye a run for its money. She's got a tough side eye game.
That's true.
My money's on you, of course. But she does have a good one.
Does that make him metrosexual? Maybe.
I didn't get over here.
Little Mike is 600% baked.
Baked. Side eye. I always win. I bet you do.
Good for you.
My money's on you every time.
You know, right?
I spent my first $50K on hookers and coke, but then I blew the rest. Aha! I see what you did there, Zach. Good one.
Although I believe that though. I believe you, Zach. 100%.
You think he's coked? I would tend to agree.
He's coked.
He's something.
He's cooked. He's done.
cooked.
Stick a fork in him.
Yes, just like that. All right, let's see where we go.
All right.
Let me ask you, Mr. Dippolito, did you ever send a text message that you recall to Brian Darrow asking him if you were allowed to own a firearm while you're on probation?
I might have asked him, but I don't recall it, no.
Why would you have asked him about you owning a firearm? Why would you ask him, can I own a firearm if I'm on probation?
I don't know. I guess because I didn't know at that time.
That wasn't explained to you when your orders of probation were gone over with you?
I don't remember.
Why would you even want to own a firearm?
I don't want to own a firearm.
Why would you have asked him in a text message?
Because I would want to definitely know if I was allowed before I even went near one.
Why would you ask Brian Darrow, a guy that you got in trouble with, but he didn't get in trouble?
I'm friendly with him still.
Was he an authority on guns and probationers?
No. Before I got placed on probation, he had taken me to a gun range once. That's why I asked him. And like I said, I found out, no, don't go near him, can't touch him.
All right. And it was Mr. Darrow, you say, that told you that as opposed to your probation officer?
Yeah.
And if your probation orders that are in the record say that you were explained when you were placed on probation that you can't have a firearm as a convicted felon, then your probation officer explained it to you and your friend Mr. Darrow explained it to you.
Yes, that'd be both of them.
But you were curious enough about it to send him a text about it, correct?
If I did, yeah.
Now, while we're on the subject of phones, you made the comment to the jury on Tuesday, maybe it was yesterday, I don't remember, that you don't pick up phone calls you don't know. Or I don't know if you said that have a 305 area code or that you don't pick up calls that you don't know.
Generally, yes.
And are you hiding from somebody?
No.
Are you afraid to pick up calls that you don't know?
So if I know you, you should have my number. And I don't like getting stuck on the phone with a salesman or whatever it could be. So, I mean, if someone calls twice, I assume I'll pick up.
What if it's somebody calling you for some business, the pop-up business, or the internet thing? Wouldn't you want to get more business?
I guess they might send me an email.
They wouldn't call you on the phone, huh?
I don't believe so.
Okay. So if you know the number, you're telling the jury you'll pick it up. If you don't know it, you're not picking it up.
More or less, yeah.
Identification number 17.
Mr. Dippolito, I'm going to show you something that the prosecutor showed you the other day. It's a state exhibit number 17. It's not in evidence yet. It's marked for identification purposes only. I presume it'll be in evidence at some point, but
Okay.
that's the ransom note. Excuse me, not the ransom note. Well, that's a note saying to bring money. Is that right?
Yes,
And if you bring money, somebody's going to tell somebody about what your wife was doing. Is that right?
yes,
And that's the note. And you had to put the money on your car or something? Under the car?
under the car.
Okay, all right. And you're familiar with this note because you actually gave the original of this note to the prosecutor? To the police?
To the police, but I don't know how the prosecutor got it, but the police had it. So.
Okay, all right. Let me ask you this. You made the comment that, and this note says, bring $40,000 at 9:30 in the morning, right? Bring it to a certain parking space.
Yes.
Put the money under the car.
Yes,
And then it says, do not tell anyone, especially your wife.
yes.
I'm going to object because it's not in evidence.
The state's raised this. The state's clearly raised this on their direct examination. And it's supposed to be telling you what's going on, right?
Yes,
And there's a phone number on it, right?
yes,
And tell no one. Come alone, right?
yes,
Now, you indicated, did you not, Mr. Dippolito, that as a result of this note, you couldn't help yourself but go out to the parking lot and watch?
yeah. Me and my wife went out there.
Okay, well, and again, I appreciate that, but the other day when you testified, didn't you say, couldn't help myself?
Oh,
You didn't?
I might have misspoke.
You might have misspoke. Okay. So if you went out to the parking lot to watch, what are you looking to watch, sir?
I'm hoping to see what idiot's trying to get money from me.
Okay. And I think you told the jury that you're not even sure if you called the officer back to advise what was going on, that you
Yeah,
went out there.
I don't remember exactly.
That's something you don't remember.
No, I don't.
You remember the significance of getting this kind of mystery note, right?
Never forget it.
Never forget it. And you remember going out to the parking lot to see who the person may be coming, right?
Yes,
Never forget it.
yes,
Significant event in your life?
very.
Traumatic?
Sure.
Important?
To me,
But you don't remember whether you called the police to say you went out there to tell them whether something happened?
no.
Mr. Dippolito, when you told your wife to call the police when you got that note?
Yes,
Okay, even though the note said, don't tell your wife, right?
yes.
Now, you indicated something about you having liposuction. Is that correct?
Yes,
And you indicated that you had liposuction to lose weight. Is that correct?
to take the shape it different in the back.
All right, so you had gained weight in prison. Is that correct?
Yes,
And you couldn't get rid of certain fat off of you. Is that what you're telling me?
yes,
Okay. And you had that liposuction about a month before your wife was arrested?
yes,
And I think you had it on July 24th of 2009. Is that right, sir?
in that area, yes.
And when you had the liposuction, you paid a plastic surgeon, what, about $5,500 or $5,600 for that?
I don't remember, but possibly, yeah, in that area.
Okay. When you and I spoke previously, I showed you the receipt.
Oh,
You
yeah.
told me you charged it, right?
It went on the card, yes.
Okay. And it was definitely over $5,000, wasn't it?
Mike, if you show it to me, I'm not going to argue with you. Yes, then. I don't remember the exact, no, I don't
Okay.
remember.
All right. Well, I'll find it at some point.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it. Now, you said that you had some sort of complication with it. And on August the 4th of 2009, your wife took you back to the doctor. Is that right?
Yes,
And whatever had to be done was taken care of, right?
Yes.
Now, you also talked about your wife following you to the gym, but that your wife didn't go to the gym that often.
Yes.
You were the one that was the exercise person,
Yes.
and I think you said that she slept in.
Yes.
When all this happened, you ultimately gave 2 statements to the Boynton Beach Police. Is that correct?
I guess if it was 2, I gave him a statement. I don't know how
You
many it
spoke to
was.
them. You spoke to them under oath and gave them a statement about your knowledge and information of things as it concerned this incident. Is that right?
Yes.
And you told the Boynton Beach Police that you and your wife used to go to the gym together. Is that correct?
Yes.
You didn't tell the Boynton Beach Police that your wife didn't go that often, did you?
I guess I didn't.
As a matter of fact, what you told the Boynton Beach Police was that you've been to the gym with your wife more times than you can count. Remember that?
No, I don't.
Would it help to see that?
If it says that, then I'll agree to it, but that's not the truth, so maybe I misspoke.
I don't want to parrot anything to you. I want to show you your own words.
If that's what it says, I'll agree to it. Maybe I misspoke that day
Witness, Judge?
because my wife doesn't go to the gym.
A copy of that to Ms. Parker, okay? And you are welcome to read the whole thing if you want, but I'm going to show you what I want to talk to you about. See if this refreshes your recollection. Okay. Here, you talk about the jewelry and stuff, and you say, we used to go to the gym together.
Yes.
And that's on, for the state, that's on page 29, lines 10 and 11. What you're talking about there is the jewelry and why, and you're discussing why, in your opinion, the jewelry wouldn't necessarily have been taken to the gym. Okay, so that I want to make sure it's fair and that it's in context. You see what you said there? I had a necklace in there. I wasn't sure about it, so I brought a receipt. And she went to the gym that morning at 5:45, and we used to go together.
Yes.
Okay, remember telling them that?
But when did I tell him this?
This on August 11th of 2009.
Okay, right after the incident.
Yeah, this is a recorded statement that you gave to a detective at the Boynton Beach Police Department, where essentially you're talking about everything we've been discussing.
Okay, I just didn't know when it was from.
No problem. Now, in that same statement, though, the officers ask you some questions, and you're on the same topic, but then you say, I've been to the gym with her more times than I can count. And the most we ever brought was a bottle of water, the car keys, and the gym membership. Okay? It appears that you said that to law enforcement, right?
It looks like I did.
Okay, and I'll tell you that that's on your tape statement, and it's transcribed, and that's why I gave a copy to Ms. Parker.
I believe that I misspoke there.
You misspoke. So when you told the police on August the 11th, 2009, about 6 days after your wife was arrested, that you've been to the gym with her more times than you can count, that was a mistake?
It wasn't 100% accurate because, they're asking me. I was a little upset probably, but listen, if I said it, I said it. But the truth, she might have went with me for maybe 2 months. So I don't know what that
on
says.
your words.
Exactly. And okay, I'll take it. I mean, I'm not going to argue with her.
You said there was a time that you went to Miami and you went with your wife, and this had to do with the administrative probation.
Okay.
And you said to the jury that your wife said she knew a judge.
Yes.
She knew a judge in Dade County?
Yes.
She knew a judge in Dade County who was going to help you with your Broward County probation?
Yes.
And in order to affect all this, you had to go and give a document to somebody on the steps of a courthouse in Miami. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you said that you wrote something out. No, excuse me. You said that you dictated something and your wife wrote it out because of your handwriting.
Yes.
And we talked about another statement yesterday or the day before that you had your wife write out. That statement was in relation to what?
That was that ransom note.
Okay. And with respect to the statement concerning the ransom note, it wasn't that your wife just wrote it. You told her what to write and she wrote it, correct?
Yes.
All right. So same thing with that note. You dictated it, your wife wrote it.
Yeah, she would help me with a lot of stuff.
All right. It wasn't like she created it.
No, we did it together.
All right.
Yes.
And that's how you wanted it to be done. Is that right?
I needed her help, yes.
All right. So now we're back at the,
Couldn't
the
read
thing
or
in
write,
Miami.
basically. Jesus.
You dictated it and your wife wrote it, correct?
Yes.
And you said that you were supposed to meet somebody, and you actually went over by yourself
I don't even have words.
while your wife stayed at the restaurant. Is that correct?
Yes.
So whoever this person was, your wife had no interaction with him. Is that correct?
No.
And you said that you started asking this fella questions. Is that right?
Yeah, I handed him the paper and I was excited. So I guess when you're going to get it in or whatever I could have said to him, anything pertaining about when are we getting it done? What do you think? And I guess just a bunch of stupid questions because I repeat myself about that. But so,
He's a
and he
parrot.
said he really didn't know what to say because I don't handle that. I'm just going to hand it off to, so-and-so. And then that's all it was.
Okay. He was just his assistant or something?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And then once you gave him the paperwork, you said that you left. Is that right?
Yes.
Do you remember this guy, what he looked like or anything?
It's a very skinny guy.
Mm-hmm. Was he Hispanic? Was he black? Was he white? Do you remember?
I believe he was Hispanic.
Okay. Give you his name or anything?
No, I don't think I took his name.
And after you give this person the paper, you say that you get a call from the lawyer, Richard?
I get a phone call, yes.
Now, did Richard identify himself by last name?
No.
Did Richard say he was a lawyer?
Yes.
Did he call you on your phone?
I believe he called my wife's phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you ask Richard anything? Hey, what's your last name? What kind of law do you practice? What do you do? Anything like that?
No.
And you had never met this guy, Richard, in person. Is that right?
No.
And he could have been a lawyer or anything else. Is that right?
I guess so, yeah.
You're dealing with your life. Is that correct?
Yes.
Dealing with your probation. Is that correct?
Yes.
And all of a sudden you say that Richard says to you, it's a good idea to get the phone out of your name.
Yes.
And you take the advice of a lawyer or someone claiming to be a lawyer that you never met.
Through my wife.
Okay. But I'm asking you, you've been through this. This is not your first rodeo, correct?
No.
Okay. You've been through not only the system, but 5 lawyers, right?
Yes.
Now, when you talked about those lawyers, you said the lawyer in Miami kind of did you wrong. Is that correct?
Yes.
And he did you wrong, in your opinion, by getting 28 years probation and 2 years in jail, right?
One of the things, yes.
But then he said, don't worry about it. Well, your belief was, I'm not going to worry about it based on what my lawyer said, because he said, we'll get off probation early, right?
Yes.
And then you tried to get him to get you off probation, and he kept blowing you off, right?
Yes.
And you finally figured, well, wait a minute, this guy's not doing anything for me. I got to go to another lawyer, right?
Right.
Then you go to a guy who is a traffic lawyer. Is that correct?
That's one of his practices, yes.
And claims to do some criminal law as well, right?
He does criminal law.
Okay. And he's a guy that helped your ex-wife out, right?
Yes.
And you paid him about $500, right?
Yes.
And you got what you paid for, right?
In the end, yes.
All right. That lawyer didn't help you at all either, right?
No.
So you know that you're dealing with lawyers and what you have to do. Is that right? You know how important it is to have a lawyer that is going to explain things to you, correct?
Yes,
Then Chris Rossetti sends you to Mr. Entin, right?
yes,
And the whole thing with Mr. Entin blows up, right?
yes,
And the relationship with Mr. Entin is now tarnished. Is that right?
won't represent me. Yes.
Won't represent you. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Then Mr. Entin sends you to Miss Donahoe, right?
Yes,
And you leave it with Miss Donahoe that, when I get the money, I'll get back to you, right?
yeah,
Now, I think you told me you had paid Mr. Entin a certain amount, about $4,000.
yes,
And I think when we looked at your record yesterday, when we were going through your financial records, you indicated that, there was a check on there to Miss Donahoe where you gave her $3,500, right?
yes,
And she really didn't do that much, not through any fault of hers, but because you didn't have the money to give to her. Is that right?
yes,
And then ultimately, you have a new attorney, Mr. Fronston. Is that correct?
yes,
All right. Now, let's cut Mr. Fronston out of the picture for right now because he became
Sure.
your lawyer after all this happened. Is that right?
correct.
Okay. Now, you've had all these bad experiences with lawyers. One you don't trust, one blows you off, one doesn't talk to you, one unfortunately says he's not going to represent you anymore. Yet you're telling the jury at this point that you would take the advice of a lawyer you never met.
I took the advice of my wife to meet this lawyer. Yes, absolutely. That's what I'm telling him.
But even with all those experiences that you had,
I didn't pay this guy. He didn't charge me anything.
But
If he
you
didn't
listened
do
to
it, I got nothing. So I put it in my wife's hand as she was giving me a carrot to satisfy me. So I said, sure, get it done. So she hooked me up with a lawyer. So I let her go about it.
and
What did I have to lose at that point to take administrative probation at no cost or problems to me, except, okay, we'll let you know when it's done. So I filled out a form, I handed it to the guy, and I was going to see if it was going to happen. If it didn't
Good
happen,
thing
I
she,
still had the other things working. So that's how that happened. Yeah, it's a little stupid.
I was gonna say good thing she didn't give him a spork to satisfy him.
And the line of the year right there. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
little stupid.
That's a little stupid, but it was great. It was great. Look at the little
Fantastic.
kid in the back. This kid is like, he's a reporter. He has some kind of like,
He's a little badge thing on him over here.
yeah. He's taking notes. Look at him thinking.
She satisfied him with a carrot. Yep,
Yeah.
a carrot.
And
Yep.
when she shoved it up there, he said, "What's up, Doc?"
He's like, I thought it was a spork. Dang it.
He's stupid. Purr. That's right, Frank.
What guy? You guys keep saying the white t-shirt and strands of hair. Oh,
Oh yeah, right
behind the
her.
prosecutor,
Yeah.
the second chair prosecutor person. The one that doesn't look like she's slouching in her chair because she's so short that she can barely see over the top of the table, apparently. I keep thinking she's slouching way down, but she's not.
I feel like the little kid is taller than her.
He might be. I keep thinking, like, sit up, lady. And then I realize she is, and I feel bad.
Look at the guy in the back with the gray suit with his one finger on his chin. He's like, "Ooh, probably wouldn't have said that one, buddy."
He's still one. He's like, parrot.
Yeah.
Parrot.
I don't get the reference. I'll have to Google that one later.
This guy's like, I need him to get off the stand because I got his next bump right here. I'm going to take it myself.
Whew, dang. Her feet
All
aren't
right.
touching the floor.
Wait a
Wait a
minute.
minute, Snipe.
Is that you?
Is that you? Oh my god.
All right. We have a few more minutes of this. Might be his
Sure.
dad. Sure. We'll go with that one.
But I had nothing to lose by doing it.
Mr. Dippolito, if you were placed on administrative probation, or if your probation was terminated, obviously a judge would have to order that. Is that correct?
Yes,
And from having gotten tri-county travel
right.
and having certain things modified in your probation, that it just can't be done between the lawyer and the probation officer. It has to be ratified by the judge. Is that correct?
Yes,
So you knew that a judge would have to enter an order either terminating your probation early or putting you on administrative probation, right?
yes.
There was never any life insurance policy on you or on your wife, was there?
Never got one, no.
Now, you made a comment the other day that you looked at Dalia's bank account one time when you said, show me where your money meets mine.
Yes.
Can you tell the ladies and gentlemen of the jury when you did that, time-wise, date-wise, or roughly?
Roughly, maybe it would have to be 3-4 months after, okay. February, March, April, May. Maybe June, in that area, maybe June.
Who is Enrique Gonzalez?
Enrique Gonzalez.
Maybe you know him as Papa Iki.
Who?
Papa Iki.
And who's that?
Well, I'm asking you. Do you know?
Papa Iki?
Bro, the names.
The old man? Her grandfather?
Oh, the old
Is that what you're trying to say?
Papa
That word?
Iki.
Well, I was just asking you who Enrique Gonzalez was. I didn't refer to him as an old man. I just asked
No,
you who he was.
She calls her grandfather Paprika or something. I can't say it. It's Spanish. It's the only thing I think you're saying. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I'm asking if you know who he is. Is that
I don't think you're pronouncing it right, so I don't know if I know.
Let me go back to it.
Wait, did Luca say he was leaving?
Yeah,
he
good
did.
night, Luca.
I think these are still. Can I?
Good night, Luca. I hope that you can get some sleep.
Grandfather Pepe Iki. Paprika.
Papiki? Papi?
Papiki.
Paprika? Or Hawaiian?
Jessica Rodriguez. Oh my God.
We literally
I
like
can't.
we have like Pepe the frog.
Pepe Iki is
Pepe Iki.
hookup from Colombia.
Good old Grandpapa Prep. I can't even say it. Good old Grandpa Paprika.
Pepe Paprika.
Papa Ike. Stripper name? Sure.
Oh, I
Could
like
be.
Pepe Paprika.
Surf's up, Moondoggy.
Oh
Try
my
not
God.
Pepe La Pew. Papa Paprika. I can't even do it. I can't.
It's a tongue twister. Pepe,
It is.
Pepe
Papa Papra.
Paprika.
Papa Pacra? Rika? I don't know.
Pickled
It's-
peppers? I don't freaking know.
You know the kind of gangster name that is? The one that gets you offed quick because nobody can say it. So they're just like, get rid
Yeah.
of them. We don't know. We don't
Like-
care. We don't care.
Who named you, damn it?
That's your new name. You either die or your name is who named you, damn it.
Yes. Ah,
Take it for what it
Here-
is.
your new gangster name is Lil Damn It. Oh shit.
Hey, we love Queen.
I
Quine.
love Queen.
We're never as bad
Quine.
because she's not bad. I mean, he might. What if he was Grain, and he needed an ambulance? I can't do it.
Ambulance.
He needed an ambulance for his paprika, whatever.
His Pepe Paprika. Pepe P. Title: Paprika equals Pepe minus Rika. Paprika.
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 Sounds like a dance.
Yeah, it does. Kind of like the Macarena.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Hey, paprika.
Yeah, and you just like do like the shaking.
I would not.
You're like, I would not. I gotta write this down. Make Queen say
Yes,
paprika.
please.
She would probably say it like paprika,
Paprika.
paprika. Or she would say, God dang mother heifers trying to make me say things.
They're gonna need an ambulance.
Yeah,
Oh, you'll get the spoon.
you'll get the spoon.
Oh, they see now, Ronnie, now that I know what your actual voice sounds like, I can
EJ,
I
Olay.
hear this.
Olay, Pepe.
Great. Olay, Pepe. Hey, paprika. Olay. All right. That's
Hey,
enough of that.
paprika. Did you see his face? How confused he was when he said his name? He was like, "What?
What? Now, none of you are going to be able to ever cook with paprika the same. You'll be walking around singing, hey, paprika.
Paprika."
Olay.
I use it all the time too.
And then you'll hate us. That's all.
I love it. All right, I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
You didn't say his, I don't even know how to say it.
Okay, well, you had indicated you were pretty close with Dalia's family, right?
Yeah.
And that you got to know him pretty well?
Yeah, the old man was great.
Okay.
I'm okay.
Is
I'm okay with it,
that
Bobby.
Dalia's grandfather, the gentleman in the middle?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
then
sorry,
the yellow
Judge.
tree dick.
Let me show you State's Exhibit number 20. It's number 20A and B, which was admitted into evidence. But let me just, the gentleman in the middle there, is that her grandfather?
Yeah, he's the one we took to the Phillies game.
Okay. And is he referred to as Papa Ike?
I call him Paprika. I can't
You call
say
him
it.
Pepperike.
Paprika.
Okay.
He
All
doesn't
right.
speak that good English.
All right.
He's a nice,
I
greatest old man I've
call
ever
him
met.
paprika.
I call him paprika. Like Enrique with paprika. Have some spice. He was a little
Pepe.
bland. That's what I
Pepe
hit him.
paprika.
That's what I hit him with.
Oh my god.
I hit him with the paprika and yellow tree dicks. And we,
See it. Oh my goodness. I can't.
I figure I don't give you that many clippables, so it's okay. I'm okay with it.
Hey, paprika.
Yep, it's gonna be going through your head the rest of the night. You're welcome.
Oh, for sure.
And I'm sorry. All right. We still literally have 1 minute.
All right.
Nice guy.
Prior to Dalia getting arrested and this thing happening, he was pretty
Nice
ill,
guy.
wasn't he?
He was in and out of the hospital all the time.
And
since
he had cancer, didn't he?
he had cancer.
And at one point, about the last week or two of his life, hospice was
Yes, I
actually at the
learned.
house, weren't they?
I don't know.
You have no recollection of that?
No.
Do you have any recollection of going to get medicine for him?
I used to go get med for him, yeah.
Okay.
Her mother would call me, I'd go pick up whatever she needed and bring it to the
All
house.
right. Do you have a recollection of Papa Ike dying on August 9th of 2011 after Dalia was arrested?
I heard about it, but I wasn't around there, so I don't know.
All right. And you just don't, it's your testimony that you don't know that hospice was at the house.
I don't know if they were or weren't. I mean, the guy was sick ever since I met him. The guy was always sick. It was sad.
That's done. That's done. Stop. Go away.
Maybe he was smoked paprika.
Yeah, because he liked camels. All right.
Oh.
We did so much more than I meant to do today.
Bobby, I miss camels.
He got cremated, I'm sure.
Probably.
All right. So Monday will, I promise, really be a very short stream because I can't, the way that the other couple videos after that are going to work out will totally screw the rest of the thing up for now, unless I look at it and do some configuring with my pencil, or maybe this
I love
pencil,
pencils.
but I can only use this one to erase because it doesn't work. This has an
Lead?
eraser. It can't hold lead.
Oh.
It needs.
Oh, is it just like an eraser one?
Yeah, that's all it is now because
Oh, okay.
the tip of it it still has lead in there. I can still click the lead, but then when the lead gets to the end, it just doesn't do it. It doesn't do anything.
It's a dud.
The tip came out. I hate when that happens. Sorry.
Oh my God.
Anyways, I'm
Just
not doing the boob test. Nope. And yes, just the tip. That's all that broke. You'll have that.
Oh my God.
I
You're
have
gonna have
no
to make a
idea.
whole paprika song now. You know that, right?
I might. I'm working on another song. I think I got it done today while I was waiting to get my hair colored. So yeah, now I may have to do a paprika song.
Right. Dang, I'm unsubscribing.
Don't do that. Why would you do that?
He wouldn't dare.
You would dare, you'd miss us. I've actually smoked paprika before because we thought it would get you stoned. I don't know if it will, because what does it do is really make you cough. Yep, I could see that. Spoiled sport. Sorry. I heard the conversation about the boob test. I don't know how to do the boob test with the pencil, and I'm not going to learn here. So,
Smoked
yes,
nutmeg.
I'm sorry. I went through a bunch of pencils earlier, AJ, and thought of you. And then I was annoyed that I never took. We'll never look at pencils the same. Oh, just you wait. Thanks, whoever. I needed that gray out of the way. Had to go. Had to go. Alrighty. So, we'll be back on Monday. Like I said, we will finish him on Monday. We have 1 hour and 7 minutes and 14 seconds of his testimony left. And then
Fingers
I don't
crossed, y'all.
even know that we really have that long left, because when I look at the next video with him, dang it, there's a picture of another dude on there and I don't know who it is. So we obviously don't have 1 hour of him. And then after that, we will finally start getting into law enforcement testimony. So
Oh, cool.
that's where the evidence should start coming in, and hopefully getting this course laid of where we're going here.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Haley, when she said it.
I don't want to finish him. Yes, you do. Y'all know you do. Just which way do you want to finish him? We still have at least one more of him.
Yeah.
I don't believe I see any way he gets called back. It looks like, because I heard you guys talking about it, that Muhammad Shadid, or whatever his last name is,
Yep.
he
the hit.
he testifies, but it
Does
looks
he?
like it's not in court.
Oh, that's
It looks
bummer.
like it's probably his video deposition.
That sucks.
So, but we do get to hear from him. So there's that. But y'all have a great weekend. I think it's supposed to snow here, so yippee.
Oh God, I hope not.
Keeping my
That's what we were saying last night. Muhammad shithead, because that's what it sounded like he was saying.
Probably. But we'll at least see him, see what he looks like. And looks like 4 different parts. There's 4 different parts to him.
Nice.
My hat, my coat, I'm leaving. Thank you guys for joining me, and
Shaheed.
Gabby. And
Yeah.
thank you guys for hanging out with all of them last night and not unaliving me for not being here. I apologize. Like I said, Wednesdays are going to be, I don't know. I don't know when I'm going to try to be here. I just don't know what's happening. So,
Yeah, we'll see you around tonight.
But yes,
Don't forget,
What?
Hey, paprika.
Olay.
Olay.
I know. I know you were all very angry with me. I heard it.
They would have been more angry if we canceled it.
Yes, absolutely. I was proud of you. I was very proud of you.
Well, I had help, so thanks to
Yeah,
everyone who
You could have
made me
did
feel
it.
comfortable.
I know. I did notice that. Except for when you thought you maybe did something and then it was like, oh, wait. Behave.
Yeah, but every time I looked over, I saw your picture, and it was just, and I never read the name, and I always thought it was you still there, but it was just name. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, she's here. Everything's fine.
Wasn't it? I was at times. You guys didn't know I was there.
Yeah.
I did tell Gabby once. I like, hey, it's just in there.
Have a great weekend, Bad Dazzer.
Expert guest panel. Yes, it was. No, you guys did awesome. You're not ragtag. Not at all. We will all do it again sometime.
Yeah.
And I'll be there.
Maybe Wednesday.
Maybe Wednesday. Maybe. Who knows? I don't know. But anyways, have a great weekend. Don't do anything weird. Like, I mean, I always tell you, I will stream your trial, but I don't want to. But I will.
I
Gabby.
always promise nothing.
Yes. And we will make fun of you. So just know
We will.
that. We'll feel sorry for you and make fun of you at the same time. And we may try to, get you out. And no doubt in my mind that you're going to do something weird, Bobby. Because if
Maybe
you
it's
didn't,
Maybelline.
it would be weird for you not to do something weird. Yes, that's it. I'm sorry. It feels like I was staring. Look, I probably felt like I was staring at you. Like, behave. I'll give a shout
Yeah, I
out.
thought it was great.
So why'd you tell you not to do? I meant everybody but you. You should have known you were the exception.
You're exempt.
You're exempt from the weird things. You're going to do it. So weird away with whatever your weirdness is. Everyone else, don't do weird things. Or do. I don't know. But that's it. I don't got anything else. I'm going to play the outro.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, I'll get you moved over to the States. Don't you worry about Dazer. Like, we need a change of venue, as in country, because we got to watch this. Trust me, it's going to be great. And he's innocent. I don't care what you say he did. So, all right. You got anything else, Gabby?
That's it.
All right. See you guys all Monday. Have a great weekend.
Peace out.
Bye.
Hot mannequin love is kinda uncanny. Click, like, subscribe, ooh, piece of candy. Looking for my spotlight, chasing my vibe. Still looking for my credibility online. Ooh, hot mannequin love, candy on the floor, don't pick it up. Chasing all the clicks, chasing all the views. Credibility's hiding, but I'm bringing you the news. Every little scroll is a mystery, but you stuck around, watch the show with me. Laughs and chaos, that's how we roll. Drop a comment down below before you go. Every little scroll is a mystery, but you stuck around, watch the show with me. Laughs and chaos, that's how we roll. Drop a comment down below before you go.